joined by Adrian, a Liverpool fan.
One goal conceded, just a 2 goals. Don't even matter. What was that for? I'm here, bro. We're here. Damn right, we stay there. Damn right, we stay there.
I am joined. You can lock it off now. I'm joined by Ernest, a Man United fan.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna let man chat. You know what time it is when you hear this. Man said,
That's the funniest ad-lib ever.
did he say I'm on?
Yeah, I'm on.
That's it.
He was on.
Oh my god.
Man said, I tried to tell you so. That's it. But I guess you didn't know. But return on the flipping mic. That's it. And Lukaku's dead. He scored the same amount of goals as certain man's elite striker. In 30 less games. And he's still trash.
Speaking of him, and I'm talking about Oscar.
I just caught it straight. Okay. It's not 9 points. 12 points. 4 wins. 4 games. Happy days, isn't it? Happy days.
And I'm joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
We are the men in pink.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
gosh.
Papa had a little stink.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey.
You should have given that to Rob still.
Oh my god.
Righty, where do we kick things off? Shall we kick it at Turf Moor, where Manchester United...
Did anyone watch the game?
Yeah, I had that live on the phone.
Man.
Just
Oh my
footy
gosh.
light,
Is it?
just praying.
Swears, that you, yeah.
I'm trying to be a Christian.
Could have
So.
watched the version.
Can I just say,
Sky Sports.
before we get into the football, that pink kit is so disgusting.
A reaper.
You know what?
That kid
You know
is
what?
horrible.
I actually thought I'd hate it. I actually like it.
I actually like
I
it.
wouldn't buy it.
When I saw the pictures, I was like, it's alright. When I saw it on the pitch, when I saw Lukaku wearing it, I was like, you look like a clown in
The
this
thing
kit.
is, yeah, I think,
But-
you know when it had the black shorts and socks, I think it looked alright as a suit. But no one's going to be wearing that pink kit with the black.
No. You never know.
I mean, you rock it with black jeans, innit?
You-
I just
Yeah,
rock a
bro.
black jean with
When
black
when
jeans.
Drake was wearing the Juve pink kit, anything.
But it had a bit of black in it, it had a bit of white. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's because Juve don't know what colour they are.
Yours is two-tone pink.
Yeah,
that
I
is
mean, that's
that is a
repulsed.
buttered colour.
Yeah,
As in,
as in the stripes are one shade
pink.
of pink, and then the kit is another shade of pink.
I don't hate it. I'm never gonna wear it because I don't wear pink. But no, like, bro, Cameron made the man them make pink look cool. Like, you get me? Like, pink look cool when Cameron
Cameron,
wears
is
it.
it
Yeah.
his fault?
No, as in pink is not a bad colour, innit?
Is that
But I'm not gonna wear it. I'm just not gonna buy it.
That
Outside,
is, yeah.
outside of you, oh no, Palermo. I was gonna say,
That's
outside
the first English team to ever have a pink kit, I swear.
The colours in the 90s were a bit wild still.
Yeah,
It will not shock me if someone had a
yeah,
pink.
in the Premier League.
like a goalkeeper had
In the
this-
Premier
Yeah, it won't shock me.
Look like a bus seat and that.
like a Tim Flowers or some sort of.
or Neville Southall.
Yeah, no, them kits
Ian
were wild.
Walker.
Them kits
They
were
were so
wild.
flagrant.
Wow. Even England's kit that time, Seaman in '96, someone was wearing some colourful
Yeah,
stuff.
them lot had wild stuff.
It's a bit of everything.
Turf Moor, Burnley out of the Europa League,
Oh.
and also rock bottom of the Premier League.
What, four defeats for them, man, isn't it?
Is it 4 defeats?
I think they've got a 1
I
point.
think they nicked a point. I'll check the table.
Strab.
But yeah, Man United 2-0 winners.
Should have been 3.
Could have been 4.
Yeah, could have been a lot
Could have been
more.
all
Yeah, a
sorts,
lot
mate.
more.
Yeah, Burnley have 1 point and they're 19th in the league at the moment.
Who's 20th?
Oh, who do you think?
Cardiff.
Who do you think? No. There's only one team. We'll get to them very, very, very shortly.
Oh, right. I
Those
see,
in
I
East
see.
London.
Ah.
Yeah, exactly. With their nil point. Anything positive to take out of that game? Was it a good reaction from Manchester?
I didn't watch it.
United?
I didn't watch
No,
it,
it was
but
a
I heard
positive.
Lukaku missed like four chances again,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, you know what?
He missed another open goal.
Yeah, he missed an open goal as well.
What do you guys think? Yeah, because the only chance I saw was the step over, which, by the way, a man said, or did I see it online where a man said that each step was like an earthquake? I was dying.
Do you know what? Like, I had hope for Burnley, but then I saw Joe Hart in goal, and I thought, there's no hope here.
There's nothing better than Joe Hart's reaction when he concedes a goal.
Oh yeah.
He's like, ah!
Yeah.
Bruv, it's so,
He
bruv.
did it in the first goal.
Because he reacts like he's better.
He did it.
That's what I find.
Reacts like he's good,
Like
didn't
you.
Like he says both of them.
Yeah, like
dealing with such dead players.
Yeah, that's what I find hilarious, man.
League One keeper, man.
League One.
Brother, flipping them. Bro, where's Kieran Westwood?
Bro,
Wow.
bro,
Wow.
you took it there.
Is he like Welsh's fourth goalkeeper? Where's he at?
No, fam, when he was at Sunderland, that's the last I ever saw of him. I just ran off into the abyss, fam.
To the abyss.
Man, done a Dexter.
Good response from Manchester United.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, and anything to take from the game? I mean, yeah, it could have been 4 and 5 to be fair.
Guys, we spend about 50 minutes on Man United every week.
I'm just saying that's what
This needs to be
that's what,
swift.
that's what I'm just saying. Like,
There's not. Yeah, it's 3 points.
We
We move on.
It's
That's
internationals.
it. International break.
Jose in.
Jose, he came. Thank
Jose,
the fans.
Jose at the door, and Jose at the door, and the door's open.
Is that the door and the doors open?
Yeah.
So he's like,
What was that about giving his jacket to the crowd? What was that all about?
Bro, Jose is a.
Does he think he's a football player?
I think he's a boss.
Nah, he's
I think he's an absolute
his
PR.
coat to the
I think he's an absolute
Yeah,
PR
how much that
boss.
jacket cost?
yeah, but still, like,
How much that jacket cost?
No, but your jackets, you can have things in there that you just forget are in your pocket. That's not just something.
Well, he can afford a replacement.
He could.
No, but if it's like a wedding ring or something.
coat.
You listen.
you don't give away jackets.
Listen, Jose's on 50.
I got his passport in there, you know.
You replaced that.
Got Raven after. a young flipping Oceana. Oceana
Certain
birthday.
man will go to Oceana on Sunday still after that L.
Hey.
But anyway,
That's
Yeah.
wild.
No, it is wild. But, yeah, no, okay, fair enough. I guess it's not. Yeah, I just thought it was a bit weird. He's all like high-fiving the fans on the way down. And it's just
Do you think
like,
you read into it too much? Like, can't man actually
I
be
think-
happy with the result?
No, that's too
I've got a
easy.
point.
That's too easy.
I'm
The
just-
English
you know what I'm
media.
saying?
No. I think you're right, but I think Jose plays with it too. I think like no manager would you see doing that. No manager. So even if Sarri did it with his tracksuit, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about
We'll
it,
give man a cigarette for him.
by the way,
his
doesn't
oversized
Sorry look
shirt.
like Homer Simpson?
bruv.
I see it.
Me and
I
Oscar
see it.
were discussing
I don't
that.
know
He looks like a dad, bro. Like, you know,
Get
like
Man was smoking on the touchline.
bruv,
He's an outlaw, bro. I don't know what he is.
outlaw.
I was asking Peter, like, why does Sorry wear shirts that are just too big for him?
He's clearly.
he's throwing it back to 06, bro.
He's like a large, but he's wearing a double XL. I don't get why.
He's an XL, but he's wearing a 2XL.
Why are you wearing a double XL? Like, why?
I don't get it. They look massive on him. All the clothes look big.
Crank that sorry ball. You. Hey.
Frank, that's Sorry.
He's wearing them 5XL white shoes, bro.
I love it all.
I don't know where Nike went. Nike took it back to like 03, you know. The super long shorts, bro.
Oh
bro,
my God.
his sleeves are so short, yeah, but the actual body of the shirt is so long, bro.
So big.
It's so long,
It
bro,
doesn't make
all the
sense.
time.
It don't
By the way,
make
before we move on, can I have a quick segment, a talking point on Chris Smalling? I think
What,
this
with the
guy,
Travis Scott hair.
bro. I don't know.
That's the least of his worries. Honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I want him out, yeah,
Yeah.
because I think he just represents the mediocrity that we have.
Yeah.
But I have to give it to Chris Smalling. I don't think he's had a bad game since January.
Christopher Smalling.
I can't think of a game where I've said, like, you have gone back to level 1 all over.
Wait, dude,
Chris Smalling.
Since January, I wasn't at Newcastle away defeat.
When man dived.
When man, yeah,
He's on half.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, in the 90 minutes,
Muppet.
in the 90 minutes, did we lose because of him?
no, probably
Probably
not.
not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Chris Smalling is, that's what I'm saying. I want him out.
You want him.
That will always be the stance. That
Scott.
Chris Smalling is not good enough for Man United. But the slander that he receives...
Is he your best defender?
No.
No.
Second.
But who's our best centre back?
Bailly.
By then who?
Lindelof.
No, Philip, I'd say, you know. Phil Jones.
No.
I think.
You know what?
Rojo's better than Lindelof.
You know what? Rojo's... This is the thing.
Mourinho got Rojo.
Rojo's better than Lindelof.
Mourinho's not giving any consistency to any partnerships or individuals outside of Lukaku.
Yeah.
True.
Lukaku and De Gea start every week. Okay, so there's Lukaku, De Gea, Young, and Valencia are guaranteed every week.
You think even now that with Shaw...
Shaw. We're 4 games in. Shaw could have a subpar game according to Mourinho standards, and we'll see Ashley Young start.
And he won't play again.
Do you see what I'm saying? So as much as I love the fact that Shaw's starting, I absolutely adore the guy. He's He's sick,
been
bro.
playing amazing.
But I'm not Mourinho. Mourinho could drop him at the drop of a hat for the silliest reason. Eric Bailly got dropped for what? 2 mistakes against Brighton when Phil Jones and Lukaku been doing trash for the last 6 months and they still get played? Come on, bro. Like we know how bad Ashley Young is, but he still gets played. Mourinho got him in the England squad. You see what I'm saying? So for me, if you're talking about talent, it's Bailly, Lindelof, Rojo, Smalling and Jones.
Yo.
Right.
On talent alone. Not on consistency, because none of them have been
I'm not gonna lie. Since coming to the Premier League, I haven't seen the Lindelof. That is like I haven't seen a good Lindelof.
Post Newcastle,
Yeah.
the guy was brilliant.
Yeah,
The guy was brilliant.
I like Lindelof. I think Lindelof and Bailly should be their centre halves for the next 30 games.
But they were against Brighton, and then
yeah, but they do one game and
they
then
made all those
change. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But Smalling, you haven't been given a reason for Smalling to be dropped. To be fair, so
other than the fact that he's a bad footballer.
He's an atrocious footballer.
yeah, but
Oh wow, he's bad.
It's no tech.
No, none.
you need to see the analysis on BN Sports, yeah, with Andy Gray and what's the former? I've forgotten his name.
Richard Keys.
The form is
George Boateng.
Keys wasn't on it. Was there, but wasn't in the frame. Former Villa, Norwich, and Stoke manager, the one that sent Stoke down this year.
Paul Lambert.
Lambert. I knew I was
yeah.
forgetting this guy's name. Paul Lambert, right? Him and Andy Gray were discussing Tottenham's second goal against United, and he was like, he shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be here. He definitely shouldn't be here, and that one should never be there.
Yeah.
It was hilarious because I think there was
When Matic and Herrera moved, everyone moved with them.
Smalling raised his hand, thinking, "Yep, we're in the clear here,
Yeah,
offside." And then he says he doesn't even know that Herrera's
He's
back down there. He's like,
He's there.
Herrera should never be down there in the first place. But it was funny anyway. But look, I think over time, if you keep the same like defenders on the pitch, I think over time you'll be all right.
Positioning,
I think
clearances,
it'll work after a while.
and over the 90 tackles. Smalling is not a bad defender, but you see what Czech had to deal with. Czech has had to deal with Emery in terms of playing from the back. Oh please no, God please never let Smalling be that guy that has to dictate the ball from the back because bruv, I saw him try to play football against Tottenham. Yeah, oh guys, it was bad.
And that's the worst area to have uncertainty.
Hopefully,
The 2 centre backs need to be.
but yeah, hopefully.
And one of them I'm gonna get onto today. But cool.
But yeah, Delo is coming back, which I saw in the under-23s.
I saw him in the under-23s. He looked good, man.
So
He looked very good.
hopefully he can take Valencia's spot coming towards Europe.
Did you not play at Old Trafford in the under-23?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on. Everyone was playing at their big grounds this weekend, like last weekend gone. I'm surprised by it. I don't get what's going on there. But anyway,
Possibly no midweek games.
I'm so glad that Pogba missed that penalty after that stupid runner. Like,
yeah, it's like a mile. To
yeah,
get there.
I'm very glad it got.
He did the same sort of style penalty as he did against, was it Leicester?
Yeah.
Why Lukaku doesn't go for the hat trick? I don't get it.
That's what I said. I was
No,
like,
I think
Baffled by that.
I think Pogba is this season is the new penalty taker.
But then why couldn't Pogba just allow him to get?
No,
the hat trick?
I asked the same question. I don't understand why you don't give a man.
Where's the team
It's
cohesion?
the same thing with
Spirit.
with Rooney when Mata had the 2 goals at Anfield. Give him the pen.
Yeah.
Just give him the
Give
pen.
your guy the hat trick.
Give him the pen. Let him get a hat trick.
the only scenario where I get that is if you're a striker taking it off a midfielder, then I get that. But if you're a midfielder like Pogba, then I think you should just give it to the striker.
It depends on the circumstance too, as well. I think if it was 1-1, you let your penalty taker take it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you need to score,
whoever your
yeah.
designated one is. But now that's going to leave uncertainty again on Pogba because,
Is it?
well,
He scored 2 out of 3.
another situation where say it's 0-0, 1-1, or you're a goal
Wait,
down.
2 out of 3?
He scored one against Leicester, one against Brighton.
Oh yeah.
With the same runner.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not upset. It's
No,
like,
as
okay,
in-
cool, you missed one.
As in,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
now that he's
Fair
got
enough.
one, he's got like an L next to his name for one of them. It can now preempt other players that think, let me take it this time. Like, I know Alexis was pissed about one of them.
Unless he's been told to take pens.
Nah, if I can't lie.
The way Mourinho answered it was like, I'm more annoyed of people who don't want to step up to the plate and take it. That was like his response because they were asking him.
Pogba seems to want it more than anyone.
What did you think? And
I mean,
he goes,
I think Sanchez wants it. He just went on the pitch at the time. Because when they faced each other against Leicester,
Yeah.
Sanchez was begging for the
was
penalty.
begging for the penalty.
He was like, "Give me the ball."
Sanchez deserved the pen because he won it.
he won the pen.
Yeah, but that's not.
But that's the thing. He was our
that's
penalty.
not-
I
taker,
forced
and
the pen.
You know,
Yeah, but
Give me
like,
the ball.
That's not.
And
I'm a forward.
It can't work like
he's a
that.
goal scorer.
No, I'm not. I'm saying his logic makes sense. I forced the handball.
I won the pen.
Give me the pen.
And he actually did.
What's your thoughts on Sanchez at the moment? Because he got subbed early. And I don't get. Like, he was
I
pissed. when he subbed
heard
out.
he was upset.
He was
when
pissed.
He was
pissed. He was subbed in a stroke of 60 minutes.
I don't know what to
Then he
think.
took off his
I don't know what to
armbands,
think
he
about
was-
players because we
he was-
play players inconsistently. So I don't know what to think.
I don't know why Sanchez doesn't play 90 minutes at Man United.
I think it's because he's just come back from injury, isn't it?
I mean, the guy gets injured at Arsenal. He played full 90 minutes next game. And
Mourinho's a different guy.
Interesting.
We could finish the season with a very different 11 to what we'll have now, and none of us will be shocked.
No, that's true.
So I don't know.
I'll be surprised if Sanchez is not in your starting 11. That would surprise me. He's one of your best players.
You know
He's one of your best
you know what I think.
Hmm.
3-5-2, 2 forwards. He's one of them.
Alongside
Martial.
Tony Marshall.
But I don't think Lukaku's a bad idea to have as part of the two.
No.
If his hold up play is good,
No,
I don't mind having Lukaku as one of the two.
I felt sorry for Lukaku because he was knackered because he was just running. Rashford comes on and then he gets sent off, and he thought
He's an idiot.
He's a massive tool.
He's an idiot.
He's a massive
But
tool.
Rashford is an idiot.
Yeah, lost his
Absolute
nut,
tool.
innit?
Lost his nut.
And
Don't
Mourinho
think-
didn't
I
back
don't-
it either,
I don't think it's a.
which is what I liked.
Well,
I
we're
don't
gonna
think
see
it's a
him
red card. I think it's
games.
yellow. I don't think it's red. I feel like the headbutt wasn't strong enough for me.
No.
To
Phil
go bang.
Barsley deserves
Red.
to be sent
Yeah.
off because of the foul and his response to the headbutt.
Yeah.
But we don't have VAR.
You think he gets a red for it?
Did you not see?
Did you see what he did on that?
No, he took one out, you know.
He did. He took
Yeah,
him off the
no.
field.
But then he took him off the field and then kicked him.
And then kicked
Yeah,
it.
That's what I'm saying. So
That's
yeah.
what- he wouldn't get a red for it.
That's a red.
He wouldn't because it was off the field. The argument will be that it's out of play.
What
It's
does that
not
mean?
in play.
Well, so is that a thing?
That's the thing. You know, if Rashford headbutted, if Rashford nudged the head towards him off the pitch, he wouldn't have got a red card for it.
No, that's not true.
He wouldn't have got a red. No, on the real, he wouldn't have got a red card for it. Do you remember that time when is it Thatcher of Man City?
Pedro Mendes.
Absolutely took out Pedro Mendes.
Man went out on a stretcher,
cleaned
fam.
him out. Yeah, took him out on a stretcher. Yellow card.
Yeah, but
It was off the field.
that started on the pitch.
What did?
That Ben Thatcher thing you're talking about.
No, he got a yellow card. He took him off the pitch outside the pitch.
I don't think that's the thing.
completely
I
cleaned him
don't
out.
think that's the
It's a
thing.
thing, bro.
Cantona got
think
sent
it
off
is.
when he was kicking
Yeah.
man in the crowd.
He got sent off because he kicked a fan in the crowd. Yes.
That's off the pitch.
I can't defend that.
That's off the pitch.
Yeah, no, that
No,
was...
my thing is it will always be to the discernment of the ref. And some refs, if VAR was there, give him a card.
You think so? A card, yeah.
100%.
I mean, he got booked anyway.
100%.
But I think, I don't know.
Rashford is an idiot.
He's a
He's
massive
an
tool.
idiot.
As if he didn't see Richarlison last week.
Yeah, he's just
Like, he didn't
He's an
see
idiot.
him. And
He's an
Richarlison's
idiot.
one was barely even a
He's an
touch.
idiot.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
this
but
guy-
it was like, he just lost himself in a moment of anger, innit?
United fans are making noise about,
Rashford.
if he's a red, where's Barsley? Don't do it.
What- I mean,
Don't get
It's
involved.
funny because he got fouled. This is the thing I find amazing. Rashford gets fouled and is the one walking away.
Because it wasn't a foul.
No, it was a foul.
As in, no, but he did it
That's
like...
a poor tackle.
But then, but if it was a foul, then wouldn't it have been a penalty?
Well, no, because it was outside.
It was outside the
pitch.
outside, yeah.
That's the point. That's not play.
No,
That's
because
there was a
they're
corner to Man
both
United.
sliding. They're both
Yeah.
sliding out, and Rashford keeps he stays on his feet.
Yeah.
And then as Barsley's getting up, he kicks him.
Yeah,
So
he's-
Rashford's like,
Oh,
Rashford's like,
after
corner,
the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Rashford's
Yeah.
like, first of all, it's a poor tackle. And then you kick me because you lost the ball. That's what Rashford's like. What are you doing? I get the reaction. It's like, bro, we've watched too many times what losing your head could mean. So
I was more in the
massive
camp
tool
of I felt sorry for Rashford rather than
Not
you
me.
an
That
idiot.
stuff that I looked at him like, you
Not me.
absolute
You're-
tool.
yeah, bro,
Massive
what are you
tool.
doing?
I remember I was switching as if he was my player. I was so like, you
because
dumb guy.
you can't guarantee the ref is going to see it your way, so you can't do that.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
to me.
In the moment, I don't know what I would do,
Yeah.
but if a man cussed me for doing that, I'll be like, alright, cool, I get it.
So that's 3 games for Rashford.
Yep.
Yeah, calm.
But is that an L?
It's not really.
No, it's not.
Plus the
uh,
Mourinho,
No,
man.
it's not.
Wait, it's not an L for you, though.
It's not.
It's not. Rashford's
You
poor.
don't think this Rashford
Rashford's
that?
poor. He's overrated, and I don't think he's a good enough player for Manchester United. Facts.
No, I wasn't gonna go that.
I
deep.
was
No,
I was big.
he's overrated.
No,
not good enough for Manchester United. Those are two factual things.
I don't disagree, but I wasn't going to go that far.
Yeah.
I've never verbalised what he's just said.
I think Rashford's a little bit overrated. Do you think he's good enough for Man United?
I think we haven't seen enough.
Answer's no, though.
We haven't seen enough. No, he plays more games out of position than in position.
What I hate the
so
most...
I can't say that Rashford...
True, that's true.
I can't say Rashford... I think at this moment in time, we need better quality than Rashford. But he hasn't played enough games.
What I hate is his debut was against 2 goals against Arsenal. That's the thing that really pisses
I
me
told
off.
man in the second season.
Because we would have never seen this.
I said his season was not a fluke. But you see that beginner's luck season where everything goes for you? When you actually have to work now, let's see what you're really about.
When people know what you're about, people know how to
about. If those goals were against West Ham, it would have been a frigging Makeda Mark II.
Yeah.
That's all it would have been.
But because they were against Arsenal, he won us the Manchester Derby.
Yeah. Manchester Derby as well.
Yeah, he's got a big game.
Nutmeg Demi Kelly's,
yeah.
left him. Nutmeg Joe Hart as well, bruv. He was on fire his first season.
Annoying.
Do you see what I'm saying? And I love Rashford. I absolutely love the kid.
really like Rashford.
But his ceiling is lower than Martial's. That's my issue.
Well, yeah,
The thing is,
I've seen.
any United fan would be so frustrated in what we got of Rashford from what you saw in his first 3 months at United. When he first got in with Van Gaal, you would have thought, my God, what a player we got here. Never mind that.
But even when he was in with Van Gaal, he was playing as a striker.
You're right. That's Ernest's argument.
He's not.
That's Ernest's
argument.
Again, to what degree is it all his fault? We don't know.
We don't know.
But from what we're seeing,
we don't know.
How many of those players are in that category in that club?
Exactly.
That Man United
It's a
club.
bit mad.
How many of we don't knows do we have? Bare, because they don't play.
Yeah, absolutely right.
They don't play.
I mean, Matters never played a number 10 at Man United. You know what I'm saying? That's a number 10.
Man, this matter. And I'm like, guys, he is one of the best players in the final third that we have.
Absolutely. Without a
Bro,
shadow of a
like,
doubt.
man, forget the assist he gave to Smalling 2 years ago in the Champions League. The back heel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro. When I saw it, I was like, this guy is sauce. He's got so much sauce. But man don't know because man don't see. That's it.
Raw sauce.
That's it, bro.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no. 3 points, well done. Next game, Watford.
3 points, win the next game.
Yeah.
Oh, Watford.
Oh, you know Watford next?
Oh,
Watford away
it's
at the
not
Vicarage Road.
easy.
And they smacked us up when we were in the first game. 3-1. Mr. Success.
Oh.
He's a beast, you know.
He's a beast.
But what's the Revista de la Liga? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Or Sky Sports.
Yeah.
But I used to see him ripping it up.
Oh, yeah. He was hard.
I was like, who's this brother?
Revista de la Liga. That was a program and a half. Liverpool.
Let's talk about Watford actually.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we're not going there next.
They beat Spurs.
All right, fine.
we
Watford
got-
2, Spurs. Trust Tottenham to win at Old Trafford and then go and lose at Vicarage Road.
Football
That
is
Tottenham.
fine margins. If you
Fact.
watch the United game, you know for a fact the difference was Tottenham took their chances.
Yep.
Tottenham were not better than us, but they took their
They didn't
chances.
take their chances.
And that's why
And
they won.
they were poor at Vicarage Road, though. They were poor. Absent.
What's the difference between that Tottenham and the Tottenham in the first half at OT?
Yeah, I mean...
What's the difference?
They didn't concede.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
So
it,
they
bro.
were poor. I mean, they didn't
Because
score that goal.
certain man don't want to finish their chances. But anyway, let's talk about
You
Watford.
just praised him. Leave him alone.
I praise what for doing his job.
not praise it. I'm not.
No, he doesn't innately hate
That is
him. He's just not
damning
good enough.
with the faintest praise. That was so faint, I couldn't hear it. I heard no praise about Lukaku. I'm not hearing nothing.
When did I praise Lukaku?
Leave him alone. Just leave him alone.
I mean, he scored 2 goals.
Leave him
Let's
alone.
see.
That's what I'm saying.
Let him have his week.
Watford. Hey. Let's stick to the script. Yeah? Watford. The Hornets. Do they? But they love him over there.
So trash.
They love him over there.
He's so crap.
Everything he wins. Listen, everything he wins, the whole crowd get behind
Do you know
him.
what it is, yeah? Troy Deeney does this every year. He scores
Oh,
like
gosh.
4 or 5 goals in the
Yeah.
first couple months,
Big
yeah?
games as well.
And then he will be damned in the winter period.
He has a
6 goals.
He has a hot spell, and
That's what I'm saying.
you think
He's so
maybe
crap.
I'll throw him in the fantasy team, but no.
Are Watford going to be this year's Burnley?
Possibly.
Seventh.
Possibly.
Europa League next season.
Possibly.
Although, I do think actually, for the first time in Watford staying in the Premiership, they've actually sort of built some remnants of a squad. So you look at like the English lot, like you got your Will Hughes, your
So good to
Salas,
see him. So good to see
you've
them.
got, you know, Pereira, you know,
Pereira.
former Juventus, will know his
Yeah.
quality. So, because you know what they do, this like they have 11 players 1 year, dash them out, get in Holobas.
another 11.
So they're actually like building a squad.
I mean,
Plus a manager.
their last two windows, their signings have been like players aged 25 and below.
Yeah, so
24
now there's
and
actually
below.
like a clear idea. It's
There's
not like
young
stuck
players
as
in there,
approach,
man.
so-
We saw Chalobah coming off the bench, sitting there like, bloody hell. Watford's got a
We
bit of a...
we thought he'd be starting in that team.
Yeah.
No, because to be honest, he's been out for like a year,
To
isn't
be
it?
fair, Decore and Will Hughes, I mean, who do
Oh,
you drop?
you see the core, yeah?
Beast.
Will Hughes plays.
Beast.
You know what? I like him.
I like him, bro.
I like
think
the
he's good.
core, bro.
I think he's good.
He's not just big and black.
No.
It's
No,
not
because certain man.
And you know what would have a few of those, by the way? Like,
Yeah.
Cabaselli's not the
Cabaselli.
smallest guy. Okaka, and then Success. Bloody hell.
Oh, flipping it! Oh, that's still there.
Still there.
Flipping
Got
it.
massive blokes there.
They're massive, bro.
My boss at work, he's a season ticket holder at Watford, and he was saying that Mora is lightning quick. He says in real life he's massively quick.
He looks quick. So.
But he says now that they've got him in there, Kane is forever deeper. Like he says, Kane was nowhere in the game. He did nothing apparently. And he was saying that now that you got Mora in there, it pushes Kane a bit back. Because Kane, I don't remember anything from Kane.
I'll be honest.
I think he had one chance,
I love Poch, but for the life of me, in the last 4 years, I don't know what formation Tottenham play.
Yeah, it's a very good question.
I don't know who plays where.
I think it depends. Sometimes they go with 3 at the back. Sometimes they bang 4.
No. The 3 guys, I'm with them. I can see
I'd
Eric
drop
Dyer.
Sanchez. I'd drop Sanchez right now.
Hey, you know what?
Get him out
Oh,
of
you
the
know,
side.
he's having-
£47 million. Get him out of the side. You start with Alderweireld and
Jan
Jan
Jan.
Vertonghen. What is
Well, was he a Colombian Michael Richards?
No, he's garbage.
Is he a Colombian Michael?
Do you remember when I dissed him last season and people were like, "Oh, can you say?"
because Sanchez.
I like him. I think he's a bit hot. He's a bit young.
Because Sanchez.
He's garbage.
No,
He's not garbage.
He's not.
He's
I've
not
seen.
much.
I've seen.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
I've seen.
He's not good enough to start in top.
He's not tight as
centre
Bramble.
half. As
He's not. He's not Eliakim Mangala.
You know that one.
No, he's not. He's not. He's
He
not.
is. Hey,
I think
there's
he's
some
learning the game.
guys.
I think he's just-
There's some guys that live off FM hype. You know.
Word.
Like
There are
Davinson
some.
Sanchez was a FIFA career mode done.
Yeah.
If you had him FIFA 18, boss.
Listen, I don't trust the Dutch league anymore. The players they've been
Nah,
producing,
they got some balls.
I don't
They
trust
got
them
some
anymore.
It's hit and
They've
miss.
got some
Name the last
balls,
one.
man.
Name the last
It's
one.
hit and miss.
No, it's not the last
Name
one.
the last one. As in, like,
What,
name
the last-
the last time it was you got a player out of that league and you thought, you know what?
Was it
Just-
Suarez?
Bloody hell! That's how far we're going.
That's far.
That's far.
Well-
it's too far. Holland used to produce. Well, the Dutch league, let's say.
The Dutch
used to
league-
produce-
Are you
used to
saying
produce a lot of players.
Premier League only or Premier League to
Van
any?
Nistelrooy,
Any.
Suarez.
No, I think those that can play at the top level. Just
Ronaldo,
someone
man.
that's come out of the Dutch league and they're playing at the top level now, and you see them, whether it's in the Premier League, whether it's in the Champions League, in Europe. You know what I mean? Someone that's playing up there, you think, yeah, that's a player.
I mean,
from Ajax to
I'll
Juventus.
say Memphis.
I was going to say Depay as well.
No, but
Yeah,
he came to Man United. Didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
the
Yeah.
pie's hot and cold as well.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
hot and cold.
I
But
think
he's murking the French.
Leon, yeah,
He's-
Leon Depay is deep.
Maybe that's his level.
Yeah.
That's the one.
You know what? I genuinely believe, in my heart of hearts, if the guy had a coach who was patient, because Van Gaal was a mad scientist. I'm so sorry. the guy would bring someone, and it's like you brought him, but you're not developing him. And then there's a guy who'll pick from the academy that will be lightning. And it's like, bruv, so what? 'Cause, like Blind was good,
Yeah.
but then he wouldn't play the pie as much as he would because of that Stoke game. That Stoke game, he passed the ball
Oh,
to.
mate.
But the thing is, again,
Ruthless stuff.
for me, I feel like the Premier League is such a cauldron, such a baptism of fire,
Yeah.
that you need to have a certain mentality, not even skill, just mentality.
No, and that's what I mean.
get
I'm
that.
not
I get
talking
that.
about talent.
That's what
No,
Henderson
yeah.
made.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought you were talking
No,
Is
about.
it-
when I say I don't trust them, as in we don't have a great player.
Oh.
So, and a great player
Okay, cool.
involves both.
Okay,
Is that-
cool. Daily Blind.
Blind, I think, was dealt with badly at United. I still think he's a good defender. Yeah, fine. Daily Blind. I'll
Yeah,
give
but
you
is that representative of the fact that maybe Dutch football has just gone down a bit? Because if you look at their national team, it's a shadow
That's
of
true.
what it used
No,
to
that's
be.
true. But they didn't have
Like,
to be Dutch.
nowhere near.
The league didn't have to just produce
Yeah, but for the
Dutch.
league to do
Zlatan,
well, but the
Suarez,
league is majority Dutch.
Hmm?
Like the league is majority Dutch.
It is.
It's like
obviously.
24-year-olds.
Because I would have said Van Dijk, but he came from Scotland.
I was going to say, who went from Ajax to Juventus again? Who went to the Italian league?
Ajax
to Juventus.
No, it's not Ajax to Juventus. Some kid went from Ajax to an Italian team. I can't remember his name. This year.
This year.
Yeah. Was it Delic? I can't remember.
He's moving.
Yeah.
I think the list was there.
He's moving. He's not moved yet, but he's moving. Like someone's gonna sign him.
But back in the day, bro, the Dutch league used to produce some talent.
But
They still got talent.
But I don't deny
Trust
that.
me.
It's a nostalgia though.
It's the men. No, but as in the wholesome player.
Because even back
So
then,
not
like
just
Alfonso
skill.
Alves.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of.
But
top
you
players
got to
that-
remember back then, back in those times, the Dutch league had a few top
you're
teams.
right. Maybe
They had
you're
Ajax were a better team then.
PSV.
Eindhoven were a better team. So
But that's what I'm saying. But it weren't just Dutch players as such.
He's
For
saying,
example, Christian Eriksen, right, came out of Ajax.
Yeah.
He's a top player.
But I'm-
and he plays. That's probably one of your real last one.
Yeah,
Daily
I'll
Blind.
give you that.
David didn't work out, but he's good.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Ericsson worked out.
Eriksen.
Ericsson
Like,
worked
he
out,
needs to leave
Suarez
Tottenham.
worked out. Zlatan
How
worked
about
out.
kids?
Who?
Kids.
Kids.
What-
Because
what-
I see Tom Chong. I can say
Nah,
he's up there. But
nah.
What kids?
I'm saying, that's what I'm
kids?
saying.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
He
I
can't-
said, I say you clean it now
he's
or
not-
do you defend?
Let me ask you these questions. yeah?
He's
You
an
name-
academy
You
player.
name the
That's what I'm
last.
saying.
Name the
That's what I'm
last.
saying. Are you cleaning academy players?
No,
That's what I'm
listen.
saying.
Name
How?
No, it has to be at the top level.
My point is
That's
the top
the
level.
If it's top level,
Academy
then
means
no.
nothing. Academy means nothing until you.
I have
put it at
been
the top
preaching
level.
this gospel
Until you put it
for
at
the
the
last
top
3
level.
years.
That's fine.
Academies
Are you
mean
mean
nothing.
Put it this way.
yeah.
The
Danny
last.
Pacheco was what? I don't know where he is now. That's
Bro,
big Division
man,
4.
that-
Bro,
Oh,
Tammy
my God.
Abraham is in flipping Villa.
Villa.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Chelsea's a huge example of
Here's
that.
the thing, yeah. Like you look at the last 5 league winners in the Dutch league, right? You couldn't name them. You can tell me. You can't just blandly say Ajax because it's not, right? You had Feyenoord, you had PSV, and Ajax. Name the player.
No, PSV 1 year they had a very good
Name
team.
him.
They had like Depay,
Name the
Ronaldo.
player that we have here, or like in terms of in Europe's radar. Who's the player?
Kasper Dolberg.
No,
Yeah.
the long and short, we
Dolberg.
can't.
Kasper Dolberg. Frankie de Jong is up and coming.
I'd say
Delete.
Kluivert is a
Delete.
see. Look,
Patrick
see.
Justin Kluivert's moved.
we'll see how
And
he
then,
does.
but the big flop was
Is
Riedewald.
that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah,
Kluivert. I was thinking, and I was like,
The big flop was Riedewald
At Palace.
at Palace. When
That was circumstantial.
when Fink signed him, when De Boer signed him, I thought,
Here we go.
okay, this is interesting. But and then Jordy Classy at flipping Southampton.
I'm still backing Peter on his argument because all these players that we just mentioned, they're not at the level.
No.
I said I don't trust the league
We
anymore.
all agree.
I just said I don't trust that
No,
league
let's be
anymore.
honest, it's a piss poor league.
I used to look at
Said it's a
it
piss
always
poor.
was.
Chelsea sent their reserves to play there.
No, it
Bro,
always
Chelsea have a
was.
flipping team there.
It was always a
Vitesse.
poor league, but it produced gems. Yeah, it doesn't do that anymore. Doesn't
No,
do
it
that
still
anymore.
is. I think it still is. I just think
Oh
it's
wait.
no.
If
In
it's
terms
Eriksen-
of in terms of the Dutch league will always have wonder kids,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So until if in the next 5 years De Ligt becomes one of because De Vrij is in is at Inter now, yeah.
He's in
Is
Man City.
it his first season?
First season.
First
The
season.
last season he was at Lazio.
Yeah, he was at Lazio last
He's got a red card
So
against Inter.
so the thing is,
and cost them in Champions
the
League.
thing is.
Own goal. It cost Lazio the Champions League and gave it into the Champions League on the last day. That was
So the thing is, we have to wait because there's a group right now that is being produced that we need to see their development because the Dutch team is new. Quincy Promise is there, Fossumens is there, Memphis Depay is there, flipping. Who else is there as well? I think Van Dijk is the captain. So we have to wait. So we have to wait for these kids to realize the potential. If some of them become world stars, cool. The Dutch league is still producing, but it's the incubation period right now where it's like these kids are young, so we have to wait. Fosu Mensah needs a chance. Memphis Depay needs.
And I hope you're right because I love that league. I used to love that league. I used to love a lot of Dutch players. So I hope you're right. I really do hope you're right. Watford. Yeah. Will they? Any more? Anything more on Watford?
Tottenham did a Tottenham.
Tottenham done Tottenham.
Tottenham done Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Did you see Michel Vorm's pass?
Wow. It was phenomenal.
Spurs.
What happened to the? Is it just that he's thieving a living?
I thought it was decent at Swansea.
Two things. So at Swansea, right? Yeah, he played every game, right? And then if you're a player who doesn't play often, you're not. The rust is there.
Especially a goalkeeper.
Especially a goalkeeper. Yeah. So the rust is there, and he's thieving the living at the same time.
Yeah, he is.
Lord knows what his wages are.
Because
knows
you know how like Fabianski's got in all these moves, yeah. Vorm should have moved. Vorm should have demanded his career, where man can say, No, I'm leaving Tottenham.
Man was an international.
Certain man are there to collect 20
Collect
bags a week.
peas, bruv.
You know what I'm saying?
Collect peas.
Collect
And then fight Fabregas and flipping in Stamford Bridge.
Yeah. That's what they're there for. Literally collecting. Remember that fight? Yeah, it was hilarious. Right. But yeah, Tottenham did do a Tottenham.
And the stadium got delayed yet again.
Of course it did. Of course it
My
did.
man apologised again.
Well, all their Champions League games are now there, aren't they?
Champions League, and I think Liverpool's now Wembley as well.
Of course.
Have they sorted out that Man City game? That was a bit of a crux.
No one's touching that with a barge pole, mate. They don't give a monkeys about that at the minute.
Mad.
They're waiting for it to be a bit later. I think City will have to submit and yield and host it at their ground and just switch that fixture around. I think they're going to have to do that because no other ground is accepting it.
At this point, they might as well just play at Wembley.
They can't. That's the problem. Wembley's not available.
Oh, it's not.
It's
When it
it's the NFL weekend.
I was going to say Beyonce. Oh, yeah. So it's NFL weekend.
No.
Like a young Taylor Swift. Okay, so it's unavailable.
No, it's unavailable.
Listen, a young Taylor Swift.
You know what they do? They just pack out that entire weekend. It's they've changed the ground. They've done all kinds of not changed the ground, but they've done all kinds of stuff.
They've got to do the lines and all that.
Yeah.
Put the stages and that.
Liverpool, 2-1 winners at the King Power,
So
beating
it's
Leicester
sticky.
2-1.
It was a bit sticky.
Was it? Is it?
Do you know what? Yeah.
So
It's
sticky.
It shouldn't have ever been sticky.
It should never been
No,
sticky.
man, I'm sleeping on Puel, bruv.
Claude?
Nah.
Man, I'm sleeping
Nah.
on Puel.
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
Liverpool were in cruise control.
Huh? Big man. That was the time. I was looking at the game. I'm like, when I was bro, he had the ball like 24
In the first half. In the first half, Liverpool went in 2-0
No,
at half
first half,
time.
yeah, no, but second-
Chilling.
Second half.
The only reason they had issues is because Alisson made a mistake.
No, but even before
No,
that's like the in the game. bro.
Liverpool were comfy to
Gasol
I-
and flipping. What's my man's name? Was it
Oh,
Gray?
Madison.
And bruv.
With
Uzi.
Damari Gray up top,
Do you know what?
Leicester were not scoring in a
Yeah,
month
I was
for
going to say,
Sundays.
no, do you know what?
They were not.
Claude Puel had a mare there.
Like-
why he started great up front is
By
beyond
himself.
me.
Well, so he should have
Beyond
started.
me.
You should have started.
Iheanacho.
You've got Okazaki on the bench.
Iheanacho forced the goal.
Okazaki's not great, bro.
I don't care. He
No.
He works,
Okazaki.
He works his socks.
I'd rather have him in Gray.
is a flat track bully.
I'd rather have him than Gray.
He's not even a flat shot bully. He gets what, 4 a season? I can't remember the last time
No,
because I just
you know,
You can't even call him a flat track, really.
I feel like every time,
he's just flat.
every time Okazaki scores, we all see it and we all see why.
Yeah.
Like, man's in
Don't
the
get me wrong.
team.
He scores goals when the ball's
No, I
bouncing
get why he's in
around
the team.
about 4 times.
I get why he's in the
Crushed
team,
him.
but he's in the team for the same reason that when
I also get why he's
Pearson was there, Ojo was in the team. Ojo will get like 5 goals a season,
But
and it'll be key goals. That's why Okazaki's there.
Nah, but bro, Okazaki ahead of Gray. Put Gray on the left, and you put Okazaki up top. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that?
What, you think Okazaki is a better fit than Iheanacho? You're not
Yeah,
feeling
Iheanacho after Pep is trash.
Yeah,
I'm just not feeling the kid.
The fact that he wears the number 8, nah.
He's
He
not.
forced the goal.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Does he not have the eye with a dot at the bottom of the eye?
Yeah, he does.
Garbage. He's a garbage player.
I don't know what that
Is he?
means.
He's a
Yeah,
garbage
I don't know
guy.
what that means.
He's a
but-
garbage guy. He's a garbage player.
Nah, he doesn't have
done.
the dot.
Is that Swahili?
Like small things like that frustrate me.
Bruv, these times-
small things like that.
these
frustrate
I think it's because like
These times he's from Edu State, bro. He's from
Ibadu.
I don't know who he thinks he is.
He's from Lagos, bro.
yeah, but like, what's wrong with that?
Listen,
You have no problem when Ozil's put his dots on his own.
because he's
That's
Mesut
not no
Ozil.
issue with
That's
that.
a German.
First of all,
That's a German.
German.
So what's his name from? Where's his name from?
Nigeria.
Yeah, so
So
what's
hold
wrong
on,
with that?
at
With the
Man
little
City-
eye
Hold
thing?
on, are you familiar with Nigerian culture?
I'm not. That's
So
why I'm like,
how do you
what's wrong
know?
with
Well,
that?
Okay, Oscar, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm mad? I'm saying
He has the dot at the bottom.
I don't know where his name comes from. So I'm saying, what's
Listen,
wrong with him
at
putting
Man
dots on
City,
there?
at Man City, where man didn't even care about that, he was wearing 72 or something like that.
Yeah,
He was standing
there was
in
no
that
dot.
He was banging
So
goals.
what are you
Yeah,
talking about?
he's saying man wants to get back to the roots. What?
He's his real date of birth.
Right.
So he was born in 72.
Yeah, bro.
That's mad.
Iheanacho looks old as
Nah,
we'll not carry that on.
Iheanacho forced the goal for
No.
Leicester.
No, he did well. He did well.
I think.
I mean, he's a better goal scorer than
Do you know the only reason why he forced it? Because he knows what Alisson's about.
Yeah.
And teams
Yeah.
all up and down the league, they're like, this guy thinks he's doing Jogger Benito. Press this guy. No, big man. I like the guy.
Let's talk about Alisson.
I like the guy. He's solid. I like him.
Unpopular opinion, that was Van Dijk's fault.
I've heard that.
That's a very unpopular opinion.
No, I've heard that.
Unpopular opinion.
Wait.
I watched this game.
Did you watch it back?
I watched this game, and I was like, Alisson should clear it. Alisson should definitely clear it. Why the heck is Van Dijk passing him the ball 3 meters to the right when he's standing here?
Yeah.
So it's a bad pass. It's a bad
It's a poor pass.
Deal with the team. It's a bad pass.
You're not hearing me out. You're not hearing me out.
But then who caused the problem?
That's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't a problem.
It was.
It wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
It was not a problem.
Hold on.
The pass was misplaced. All you have to do is get the ball.
No. The pressure on Alisson. Sorry, the pressure on Alisson is more when he does the turn than when it's on Van Dijk. Yeah. When Van Dijk releases the ball, put it to my feet.
Yeah, it's not a good pass.
That's what it's a poor pass. Hear me out. My man should have cleared the ball.
Yeah.
Alisson should clear the ball. I'm saying it's a catalogue of errors, but man are getting onto just Alisson because Liverpool have a history of goalkeeping problems. So man are just jumping on the banner. But when we deep it, why is the pass here? I'm standing here.
Big man.
I'm standing here.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all.
This brings up a good case.
No, he doesn't. Have you watched it back?
Because he starts.
Have you seen how long it takes Alisson? Do you see how far Iheanacho is from
starts the
Alisson?
problem.
Have you seen how far Iheanacho is from
Van Dijk
Alisson
starts
when
the
he
problem.
receives the ball?
I'm not saying, Oscar, you're not wrong. No one's saying you're wrong.
If Alisson gets the ball to his feet, it's not going to do a
It's a different thing.
I think he would.
That's
what he's about.
No, with all due respect, he's not
That's what he's about.
He's not Petr Cech.
Bro,
Alisson is better on the ball.
Yeah.
From what I've seen the last 4 games, than certain man in the league.
Bro, Alisson he did that stupidness last week twice against Brighton, where he's trying to flick it over a player and be clever. It's like, bro, clear the ball.
No. He got the ball. I'm saying he was more comfortable against Brighton than he was against Thing. Yeah. I don't know what he was doing against Leicester.
But hear what I'm saying.
I'm not defending him.
If you've done this twice in a previous game, why would I think that in this game it's only because you've been forced into an under pressure situation by a bad pass?
I'm not defending the Bray. I'm saying the pass was poor. If you're standing on the edge of right before the 18-yard box and the guy's inside the box, how do you pass the ball this way? How does that happen?
He starts the problem.
You kick off the problem, bro.
In Alisson's defence, right? He must be bored. He's had 3 clean sheets at the start of the season. No one is attacking his goal. That's why these flicks and tricks keep coming up. Because he's bored.
That's another part of it. Another part of it
That's your
is
job.
Back in FIFA, yeah. I remember I bought Kako in like FIFA 09. Big P, like 60 mil, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I sign like a striker, big money, you're scoring goals.
Yeah.
I'm playing man CM. So sometimes I do elaborate skills just to get value for money.
Well, this was not the same thing.
Because you know, like
when he flicked over man's head, that's not the same thing.
My point is, he's been doing but he
does his job. He's
shown he's not.
He does his job,
bro. He did it the second time as well,
bro. He does his job.
He did it twice against Brian. He showed that he's playing the ball with his feet. Show it up. Have you got the other one?
No,
just one clip.
He's just bored. That's all it is.
He's showing you that, okay, I'm a Brazilian. I'm good with my feet, and I'm going to show the man them.
Liverpool have needed a goalkeeper that's good on his feet for time.
We just need a goalkeeper.
You need his hands. Yeah, you need a good goalkeeper.
Like, to be an improvement on Karius, you just had to do the basics.
Did you hear Jurgen Klopp's post-match about it?
What did he say?
So that we're glad it's happened now.
Yeah.
We'll never be seeing it again.
Yeah.
Flipping it.
That's it.
He was not having it.
Oscar, look how poor this pass
Champions
is.
League.
Oscar, look how poor this pass is. Flipping
He
it.
was not having it at all.
This thing ain't even moving.
That's
Look at where he grabs the ball.
Let's see.
Look at where Alisson actually grabs the ball. Bro,
yeah, that's how much time he has. Look how much time he has. Look how much time he has to clear the ball. Oh my gosh. It's a poor pass, but he has an hour to clear the ball.
Oscar, that's a poor pass. Look, Oscar, hold on. Look at where Van Dijk is.
Yeah. Look how much time he has. Look how much time he has.
No, you're not listening.
Oh, bro. No one is denying this.
That's what I'm saying. The point.
So where are we going then?
All right. Let me say for the 10th time.
For the 9th
he kicks off the problem.
Look, hear what I'm saying. In football, you're gonna get a pass that is 2 yards to the left of you. That's just the game.
If you're saying that's Alisson's job, Van Dijk's job is to be able to pass the ball better.
Van Dijk played a bad pass. That doesn't result in a goal. What resulted in the goal was Alisson's mistake.
I'm not talking about the goal. Goals happen.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you're not listening to what anyone was saying. I thought you're having another conversation elsewhere.
Where am I going wrong? Robin, help me. What am I doing?
From my point of view,
The point is he started the problem. That's his point. He started the problem. Very clearly. We've just seen it on replay and you're still denying that.
So Van Dijk started the problem.
Yes.
Van Dijk made a bad pass. But Alisson is the reason they conceded the goal.
That's not what we're talking about.
But that's what I'm saying.
Can we move on, please?
He hasn't heard that he's right.
He's not listening.
He hasn't heard that he's right.
He's having another conversation.
The only way I could see Van Dijk playing that pass is because he's thinking if I pass straight to Alisson, that's a goal.
You can't justify that pass,
No,
Robbie.
I'm saying that's the only way I could see Van Dijk doing it.
I'm Van Dijk's biggest advocate.
Listen to what I'm saying, because you guys listen to him. Listen to what I'm saying. The only way I could see him doing that pass, going to the left, he's thinking,
Robin.
Listen, this is
He has ample time.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with what you're saying. I think it's a poor pass.
Why are you justifying why he could have done it?
No,
This
that's
is
what
what
I'm saying.
you're saying. The only way I can see this happening is because.
I'm saying,
I'm watching this again.
I'm saying if that's going through his head.
Why is it for his head?
These men are in the middle of
No, but I don't get that.
midfield.
I don't get that point.
So what I'm saying, I'm agreeing with what you guys said. I think it's a poor pass. And I think it started from Van Dijk.
That was funny.
What I'm trying to say is,
My guy's got a quote.
what I'm trying to say is that's probably what went through his head.
Yeah.
That's what
He's
I'm
thinking,
trying
because
to say.
if I put the pass too heavy,
I'm not saying
at
that
the
the
goal.
pass needs to be justified. I think it's a bad pass.
Guys,
But I'm saying
There's no excuse for the pass.
There is
There's
no
no
excuse.
excuse. I'm not
for the
And
pass.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, but you're giving an option.
I'm not.
You're giving an option.
I'm not
You're saying I made an idiot pass. Here's why. Here's possibly why.
Yeah, for
it
me,
was a poor pass.
it's a poor pass. Let's just leave it as a poor pass.
I didn't even realise it was that bad.
It was
a shocking
poor,
pass.
It was a poor pass.
It's a shocking pass.
And that's what I'm saying.
And the argument was he starts the problem.
And I agree.
Alisson causes the goal, but he starts the problem.
And I agree. I'm just
Leicester
saying. That's
pressed
what I'm saying.
well.
What I
Listen,
see.
Leicester
Listen
pressed
what I'm
well.
saying,
he hit an
what I'm
actor
saying.
press though, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
And the thing is,
This is what I'm seeing.
first of all, Van Dijk's. If we want to be technical, Van Dijk's touch is pants.
heavy touch.
Bruv, look at this.
The size 12.
Look at this.
That's a horrible touch.
Look how much time I
No,
He's done it all wrong. He's done it all wrong.
this is a catalogue of mistakes.
Yeah, there's so much going
This
on.
is so much going on.
Snippet, fam.
Oh, mate, we need to have
that series of unfortunate
as soon as we get
events.
top 4 video, we need to start showing some analysis, like a breakdown.
We're not allowed to do that.
Hashtag
break
is
it
coming.
down, bro.
We're not allowed to do that, fam. We're got the rights.
We're gonna write.
Fam, YouTube will just take
You
us
need
down.
you need Premier League rights still.
Yeah, you can't be analysing.
You can't be like that.
Unless you want to play it backwards. You play the footage backwards.
No. You need what they do on YouTube. Where
Oh, when they have the big TV and it's in the corner.
Yeah.
Bust that in the corner, boy. Oh my lord. Well, Liverpool maximum points.
Yeah, bro.
Top of the league.
Yeah, bro.
It's looking good at the moment. I'll tell you who else is on maximum points. It's at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2-0 up. 2-0 winners against the Bourne. You know what? I wasn't convinced from that Chelsea performance. I don't know about you.
Same here.
I
was not convinced.
We were poor, I think.
Yeah?
I think we were really
Why?
bad.
What's going on?
Like it's just it was a lack of direct urgency to score. It's just so annoying. Like we had Willian and Hazard obviously doing their thing where they keep the ball for large periods of time, but don't actually do the end product, the directness. You know, the thing that people always criticise Hazard for. And it wasn't until we brought on Giroud and Pedro that you actually felt like something was going to happen. Obviously, Morata was non-existent.
He's crap.
And
Simple as that.
it's harsh because a lot of people have been defending Morata in the sense that in the last 2 games he started, Newcastle and this game, he hasn't received the ball much, he hasn't received service, he hasn't missed any chances. So when you don't miss a chance like Lukaku's missing chances, it looks like you haven't had a bad game. But he's providing nothing. And you see that when Giroud comes on the field, it's like Giroud is forcing chances out of nowhere.
But he's more confident. He's so much more confident than Morata.
Giroud. Yeah, he's more confident and he puts
comes
himself
on
about.
saying that I need to be here.
Yeah.
World
And
Cup
I've never
winner.
seen that Giroud. Like, take it from someone who's watched him for 5 years at my club.
Yeah.
I never saw that Giroud of, I'm here to change this game.
And there's something about him at Chelsea where he's just like...
Grown a pair. And the thing is, also, he looks leaner.
It's the beard.
He looks
it's the beard,
so much more leaner. He looks fit. He looks, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's the kit.
The blue.
Bruv, you know Chelsea have had tight kits from Maluda days, bruv.
So we're seeing that.
What man really looks like
At Arsenal, them Puma kits were tight too, bro. Them Puma kits are tight
the
still.
first Puma kit was tight.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
first
That
one.
kit.
Everyone else, it makes you look hench, bruv. But the Chelsea kit, you can see man's heartbeat, bruv. It's tight.
Yeah.
What do you think of guys' sorry start so far?
I have a few questions. I have questions.
He's got an 8 out of 10 from me at the minute.
I have questions about Jorginho. Because I think Jorginho is a brilliant. He's my kind of central midfielder. My issue is I don't think he complements Chelsea because I think there's an imbalance in wing play. I think Hazard is weird to me because Hazard can be the Griezmann and be sick on the counter attack. But Hazard, I think, spends too much time dribbling.
Far too much.
I think he spends too much time dribbling. I think Jorginho had more passes than Newcastle.
That's enough.
He had more passes than Newcastle United. That is wild. Yeah? And for me, the Jorginho I saw at Napoli, I feel like Dries Mertens and Insigne were perfect for him. Because the runs that they make, his distribution is so pinpoint. He will find you from his house. I feel like Pedro is the type of winger that he wants, but Hazard is I don't know how to explain it.
I know exactly what you're saying.
I think it goes back to the reason as to why he's not up there with Hazard, with Ronaldo, Messi, because people will say,
Man said to me at the shop, they were like, "I'm the only football fan who doesn't think Hazard is world class." I don't think, and the reason why I don't think
I feel like he's too much of a purist. Like he hasn't got that nasty SOB. I need to score. For him, he's the type of guy in the school playgrounds where he'll do a skill, he'll run the goalkeeper, he'll come back again to do the skill.
do it again, and
Ronaldo, bang it,
and for me, I feel like this is why I love Leroy Sané as a winger. I know I can dribble.
Yeah.
I know I can kill you.
But it's direct.
And after I've done that, I'm leaving you to go and score or go and create a chance. Hazard has like in his locker. He has every attribute you want in a winger.
In terms of a player,
absolutely.
Every attribute you want.
Everything.
And I look at him and I'm like,
I love watching him.
I love watching him.
he's an artist. It's beautiful.
The one thing I feel like he struggles with is almost a lack of confidence. It's like he doesn't take the shot ever. He doesn't take the shot.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
But
he's not ruthless.
He's not. Yeah.
Hazard is not nasty.
Do you know what? Mourinho's first year at Chelsea, the second stint, I saw Hazard scoring goals, and I was thinking, yeah, we're finally going to get this guy. He was like, I think he might even been their top goal scorer that year. To be fair, they had Torres and Echo. But, I felt like, wow, we're going to get the Hazard that we've been waiting for. And it's amazing what I've seen since.
And Mourinho's second season, 17 goals. Got PFA Player of the Year. Do you see what I'm saying? They won the league. Bro, to me, that's my favourite Hazard season. The year that it was the Sanchez-Hazard debate. That year, Hazard was different. And you're right, Adrian, you're spot on. He's not ruthless. Because to me, a winger, bro, like old school wingers, bro, you murk, man. The fullback, he's not having it
too nice.
easy. And for me, Hazard...
And it's very YouTube-y.
Yeah, man.
It's not goals.
It's very... And I remember he had that interview with Thierry Henry where Thierry Henry said, "Would you like to do more, assist or score?" And he said, "I like to assist." And then he said, "I like to do skills so I can go home and watch them on YouTube." He literally said these things.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he literally said these things.
I'm not a fan of
So
that.
it's telling.
That's what
For me, the fact that he said he likes to assist more than score, I'm like, why? Like, you're not.
I don't even mind that, you know.
No one on our team is as talented as you. It's not like you're Özil.
Fair
It's
enough.
not like you're Mata. You're not like you're a forward.
He's the best
you're
player
a
in your team.
forward.
He's the
You're a
best player in your
forward.
team.
And one of the best.
You are a forward. And if we're starting...
Arguably,
one of the
you don't get
best-
player of the year just out of luck.
You see what I'm saying? One of the best
That's one
players
thing
in
you
the
don't get
league.
Yeah.
And what's
Definitely
crazy is
one
that
of
we're having this conversation in a season where he started 2 games, scored 2 goals, and had 2 assists.
It's nuts, bro.
It's crazy.
And that's why
it's because he's it's disappointing what we've got to what we could have had. And that's why my world-class thing doesn't go there with Hazard.
But to me, he's still definitely.
No, I get what you say.
I'm with you. See when Ferguson gave that definition of there are world-class players and there are top-tier players. He's top tier.
He's definitely top tier.
He is one of the best. He's top 10 wingers in the world. But to me, that extra bit that you need, that X factor to go beyond what you can do and do more than you can do. As far as I have the ability, and I'm gonna do more than I'm gonna jump out of the box and become a super saiyan.
He's not hungry.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he was.
Where's that hunger gone? Because that's what I'm saying. He had a hunger one year, and that's when he was probably scoring those 17 goals. There was a time when I saw a hungry Hazard.
I think one of it is external. I might be wrong, but I think he when he scored 17 goals, the team he won it with was a world class team.
Yeah, it was.
Cesc and Matic.
Even the season before, he was top notch.
Think about it. Cesc and Matic in midfield. Then you had Willian on the right, yeah? Not a fan, but cool. He worked in Mourinho's system. Diego Costa up top and Hazard on the left.
Mr.
Bro,
Ruthless
they were taking them. Bro, I'll never forget his performance against Southampton the year they won the league.
Yeah.
They went to St. Mary's. Him and Costa, they took the piss.
Oh, I remember that game.
That's a performance.
Yeah.
I was like, no, this guy is bad. Hazard is a bad boy. But for me, again, and another thing with Chelsea, I think you lot are going to get exposed with this Kante thing. I really think it's coming.
I was going to say, when you was talking about Jorginho, I'm not the biggest fan of him as of yet. Like, I can see his qualities, but I'm not the biggest fan of him in that role at Chelsea. I think Sarri hasn't got his system working. What we're seeing right now is
fresh, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. What we're seeing right now, I don't think it works.
I don't think it works. But ain't that more worrying? You've got 4 in 4, right? Can I be honest with you guys? Chelsea in the title race, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but one of the things that Ernest said.
No, but I think they're the top 3 favourites. They're in that conversation.
I think when Thursday nights kick off, I'll come back to you.
Yeah, true.
One of the things where Ernest said, I think a couple of weeks ago on the pod, is that when Chelsea play Liverpool's and Man City's, we're going to get opened up, and I can see that clearly when I watch Chelsea. Like, we're just there's too many gaps in that midfield for it to be.
And David Luiz has not been tested
when
yet.
You play.
That's true.
David Luiz has not been tested yet.
What do you mean by that?
David Luiz is still David Luiz to me.
Yeah, but we know what David Luiz is.
No, but what I'm saying is that until he got, you see the best David Luiz, what's that dead tournament?
Confederations
Cup.
Yeah.
That is the best David Luiz I've ever seen in my life. He was elite.
It's weird. Like, he has some heroic performances.
What?
Yeah.
When you say he's not been tested, like, he's been in the league for a long time.
No. Well, David Luiz, when he got tested back in the day, when I used to cuss him, that's when he got exposed.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying he will get exposed?
No, I don't think there's a test anymore. I think that exam's...
No, as in David Luiz was an outcast last year.
Huh?
Last year, David Luiz apparently was injured. We all know he wasn't.
Yeah.
So, the baptism of fire that Chelsea went through last season in the league, he wasn't a part of it.
No.
This year, Liverpool is stronger, City stronger. I'm not going to talk about United and Arsenal, Tottenham. Yeah. Those two teams are stronger. Yeah. The test for Chelsea, if you're saying they're in a title race, them man ain't been tested.
No, but the thing is, all you got to do...
And they're back to a back 4.
No, but the thing is, here's the thing. They will get rid of all the teams below them. And that's the thing that you can't guarantee with other teams. Chelsea are one of those few teams that get the job done.
So why did they finish 5th?
They had, like you said, they had a bad year last year. They had a horrible year last year. But that's Chelsea. They come back the following year, and I said last season on the pod, they will be in the title race this season. And I said that last year.
No, but bro, Morata, bruv.
Yeah, that's their weakness. And that's why they won't win the league, is because I think the centre forward is the problem.
No, but I think he'll be the reason that they might... Like, if Chelsea finished 3rd, to me, they've done well. Because...
You think so?
Sorry has never... Can we deep it, please?
No.
He's never won a trophy before.
Now, in fairness to him, man got 91 points, you know.
Yeah, he got 91 points.
He didn't win it.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, point structure-wise...
He's capable of getting high points, is basically
his football should have taken him to a league title. It didn't.
I mean,
those are the facts.
Because of the Giants, the Dragons they had in that league.
You know
I'm not.
Teams that finished in the Champions League final, 2 in the last 4 years.
I don't know. Juve to me are.
That's annoying.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Juve are bogey. They're not bogey. They're a fake team, bro.
Watch them in Serie A.
Nah, Serie A's dead.
Bro, watch them. Watch them there.
They're a book team, bro.
I get like
they're a book team.
PSG. I can see if you said PSG.
No, but PSG and Juve are the same team.
They're not. That's disrespectful, Ernest. Juve have got to the Champions League final twice.
I'm not saying they haven't, but they got
disrespectful.
Bro, they pulled out the Strally on them twice, bro.
I know, but
3-0, 3-0 and 4-1.
Emptied out the clip.
They
a team that loses takes 4 goals in the final should not be in the final, bro.
No, all it is.
You know they get Bale a run out, fam. Bill, this is your hometown. So don't stretch your legs. In the final.
Listen,
When Mandzukic scored that goal, I was like, "Raw, oh, okay."
all it is though, all it is that Juve are not in the final.
Juve are not.
Not in the top.
The difference between Juve now and Juve then is they got run.
Listen, 2 elite teams in European football, and that's Barcelona and Real Madrid. That's it.
Yeah, well.
They're in the they're in the conversation of Bayern Munich.
That's fair.
That's their tier. It's Bayern Munich and Juventus. That's the
It
level.
hurts me that you can't put United there, you know.
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah,
I can't.
It hurts me.
I can't put them
Once
there.
upon a time.
Not for a while.
Once upon a time they were there, but I can't put
Not
them
on
up.
a big man.
That's what I'm saying. So it goes Barca Real. That's up there.
Top tier.
Then second tier
Bayern.
is Bayern Juve. That's your
Yeah.
second tier. Then third tier City, Liverpool.
I'd put Atletico
Ooh,
there.
no.
I'd put
Atletico
Atletico
second tier. Sorry, of
second
course,
tier.
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, sorry,
Liverpool are there.
Third tier, yeah, third tier.
Wait, what?
That seems a bit
Off
much.
of what?
That seems a bit
Yeah,
much.
like how?
That's a
What's
bit
the?
much.
How long
Off
are
of
you?
what?
All right,
How
let's see.
long-
Who's the other third tier? Who else is in third tier?
Third tier?
Because I
Wait.
said City, Liverpool. They're basically the
I
same.
said PSG.
Third tier. I say PSG before Liverpool
PSG.
Why?
because they go further in the Champions League.
Huh?
Yes, they.
Oh.
The Liverpool.
Yeah, but Liverpool
What?
were just in the final and then they weren't in it before that. So.
Liverpool. That's
Liverpool
exactly my
haven't been in
point.
the final once, and then they haven't been in it since.
PSG and Man
PSG
City.
haven't even been to a semi.
I swear they have.
When did they go semi?
PSG.
My argument's really
smelled-
arbitrary. Like, it just feels weird putting Liverpool team.
I swear PSG
No,
been to a
PSG
semi.
been to a semi.
PSG
Why just debate?
PSG haven't smelt a semi.
No,
Why just
PSG
debate?
even.
Why just debate?
Really?
Yeah, we had this
Yeah.
already. We had it comfortably. PSG don't sniff the semi.
What,
They don't know what
quarters?
that is. They don't know what that is.
So what? When they got banged by Barca, it was quarters.
Yeah.
Barca was 16. Real Madrid was
No.
quarters.
There was another one that they played Barca, and it was quarters. Not last year.
No, not last year. Last
There
year
was
they
another
faced.
one.
No, last year they faced. Didn't they face? What's it called? Was the Barca was the 6-1 last year or the year before?
Would have been year before.
It would have been the year before.
Because of
That was
Neymar.
16, and then Real Madrid was quarter. In fact, Real Madrid was 16, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm baffed.
Madrid got knocked them out in the 16.
In a round of 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Madrid knocked them out. So they went out of round of 16 twice. Come to me with PSG.
I just think
You
that
lot must
there's
be
six
mad.
sides, but
I'm talking about teams that have got to the semi and final. That's what I'm saying. Who else is in the third tier conversation?
Yeah, but it's...
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's getting bleak from
It's
there.
hard,
Don't
it's
get me
hard,
wrong.
it's hard,
It
it's
gets
hard.
bleak
Damn.
from there.
Quarterfinal.
Ouch.
These guys can't even finish and make it in the top 4. No,
Ouch.
let's not.
but
have
the new
So then what about Liverpool
In
then?
Liverpool, because you can't
so,
say
so,
final
so,
and
no,
that's
so,
it.
so my
Yeah,
point is,
it's
no,
1 year.
my
Liverpool
point
could go out
is,
group stages.
listen, look, I put Juve. I put Juve.
He's not lying.
He's not lying.
I wish he was.
Juve.
I really do wish he was.
I put Juve in the second tier because they've gone to 2 finals. I put what's it called?
Same reason you put
I
Atletico.
put
Yeah, but they've also won leagues.
And they've also been to semis. Remember, you've
Like, it's not just
yeah,
where you finish in the
but hold
Champions
on.
League.
No, but if that's the case, then Liverpool should not be the one.
That's what I think.
No,
That's what I think.
because I'm not
Yeah.
comparing a team that wins the French league, who lost it to Monaco, by the way, in one of those years, to then talk to me about
And then brought
Liverpool.
their best
Liverpool
player.
who went through hard teams and got to the final.
What? Last year?
Yeah.
Pete, stop.
Bro, it wasn't
Hard
that hard.
teams?
It wasn't that hard.
Hard teams?
Hang on a minute.
What? Man City was the hard team.
It wasn't that hard, bro.
Wait, who did they face before? Or Roma? Come on.
It wasn't that hard. It
Roma?
wasn't that hard.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
All right, never mind.
Roma and
Weren't
Porto?
that the semi? Weren't that the Roma that knocked out Barcelona?
Oh, bro.
Hang on.
Bro,
No.
bro.
Don't disrespect the Italian league.
I will.
Guys,
I will.
No,
I will.
don't do that.
I will. Do you know I will?
Watch
Do
it.
you know I will?
Watch it.
Is Roma gonna
Watch
get
it.
semis this year?
Who?
Is Roma? Yeah. Who?
I'm trying to
Is
say
Roma
something.
gonna get to the semis this year?
I don't know.
Did they get to the semis the year before?
No.
Okay then. This is a hard team.
But hang on, they beat Barcelona in the same year. Liverpool.
Hey, listen,
knocked them out.
Celtic beat Barcelona.
Yeah, and then
that's
they
different,
ate the
No, it's
Nou camp.
not different because it could happen on a one-off.
That's my point.
No, over 2 legs, Roma beat Barca.
Yeah.
Roma was a one-off, bro. 3-0.
That's a one-off. That can happen once in the bluest.
Hang on, they topped Chelsea's group. Lest we forget last
Chelsea
season.
were
Yeah,
crap
but
last
Chelsea
year.
were dead.
They had Atletico in it as well.
Atletico were crap last year.
Bloody hell.
Atletico went to Europa League.
Roma made it to the semi-final
Oh my gosh.
and they get no shine. They get nothing for it.
I'm saying
not
that
getting no
can
shine.
happen.
It's
That can
just-
happen. Atletico have been to 2 finals in 3 years.
I said Liverpool had hard games to get to the final.
Okay, what tier are Roma
Nah.
then?
Roma are probably 4th tier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they didn't face hard
I'm
teams.
just saying last year Roma...
I'm saying City
Liverpool-
was the hard team. That's my point.
They were one of
City
them.
was
Yeah, they were one of them.
City and what? Madrid.
City, Madrid, Roma.
Was it getting them
Nah.
lost?
City, Madrid,
Nah.
Roma.
Nah.
You can't count the
Nah.
game we lost.
Wow.
Nah.
Unbelievable, fans. Unbelievable.
It's but I can talk about that game now. In May, I didn't think I'll see it through, but
I'm not gonna lie.
I was
I'm not gonna lie.
genuinely.
That's one of the greatest days of my life.
Big up Sergio Ramos.
Oh, that was funny.
recently.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not that big up. That's just rude now.
I'm not gonna lie.
The final's done. The game was done.
Whoever put Ramos behind
Yeah,
Salah,
what was that about?
big up your chest.
What was that about?
Because that
They
was
knew
so
it.
ill.
Ratings.
Nah, that guy is a flipping bad man.
What do you think of Ronaldo not being there
Not being where?
at the UEFA Champions
Did
League?
he deserve to be?
Well,
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Man's not on this. That's that light skin privilege, bruv. That man get because they're light skinned and they can sing. That's the same thing that happens in the music industry. Just because your name is CR7 doesn't mean that you because men have been allowing him for years. He'll turn up in the Champions League and not turn up in the final. And it's like, bruv, come on. Like, no, we're not allowing you this year. Modric was hands down the OG this year.
But Ronaldo was in the shortlist, no?
he was. He
Yeah,
was
he
second.
was
He was
the
second, but he
best.
didn't turn up.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he didn't physically arrive. Which is
Oh no, because you know before, really.
yeah, but you're not
Because-
supposed to. You're not supposed to act
come
out.
on, bruv. Come on,
It's
bruv.
kayfabe. It's kayfabe.
It's like the
Fam,
grand-
UEFA that doing hot and cold balls. Well, is it them that do hot and cold balls, fam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt about that.
Nah,
Hey,
bruv.
Ronaldo.
Like Ronaldo's my guy, bruv.
No,
Bruv.
I'm saying you should have turned up to the place.
Oh, come on, bruv. For what? To not receive?
To finish second.
This is Ronaldo.
It's not about that.
Do you think Ronaldo? You think Ronaldo's gonna come to a place to not take it? The only time he did that was when it was like, I am top 2 players in the world,
Him and Messi.
and maybe,
Ballon d'Or.
and I'm not sure if it's me or not.
It's techie.
But when it's what's
He knows it's-
come on, he knows
Yeah.
it's not. Come on, man.
So you
And
can't, you can't
he's
turn up.
yet to score for Juve, so you know he was trading.
He got striker of the year, didn't he?
That's an idiot.
Striker of the year.
Yeah. Like,
What's
so
that?
they done every position. So they done goalkeeper of the year. Yeah. He got striker of the year. So they done. Keylor Navas was goalkeeper of the tournament. Really? I was sitting there and just like, what?
What are people's issues with Keylor Navas?
He's crap. He's
not
Ernest.
good.
He's crap. He's
He's
garbage.
I disagree.
He's not very
I
good.
think man get onto him.
He's rubbish, bro. I'm sorry.
Maybe
listen,
there's something about him that doesn't command authority.
maybe,
I look at him
maybe,
and I just think you're not that good.
No, I look at him and I think he wouldn't be my number 1 goalkeeper.
I feel like every time I see him, every time Madrid concede, it's mostly his fault. That's how I see him.
He's annoying.
That's how I see
And
him.
then I've got a thing for short
I
sleeves as
can't
well.
say.
I can't stand.
I think for what?
I'm short sleeve goalkeepers. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I can't stand
yeah,
it.
that's
and
my-
his hair's garbage. There's a lot of things that I
Oh,
like
that
about this guy.
ponytail.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I like about him.
Idiots.
So yeah, that's
I think people are harsh on him. I think people are very harsh on
think he's
Keylor
bad.
Navas.
I just don't think it's that good.
Yeah.
That's my stance on him.
That's your stance.
Why? Who do you think was goalkeeper of the tournament? See, when you have to think,
That's fair.
Yeah, bro.
Goalkeepers are hard to
No, but then you can't argue with Keylor Navas.
That's fair. Yeah.
What? Because he won the Champions League.
No, I'm saying
No, yeah,
that
he had
you,
a couple
that
of
you can't scoff when they give it to him.
Give it to Alisson.
Off of what?
I mean, he got
got
to semi
banned
final.
7.
He got fined.
He got paid, bro. Like,
Clean sheet against Barcelona.
oh, here we go.
Swervy. Here we go. Swervy. Cardiff City Stadium, Cardiff 2, Arsenal 3. We don't make it.
Hey, you know what? You lot are trash.
Yeah,
Do you know why?
You lot are bad.
Because Cardiff is trash.
Like,
No,
loads of
no,
them,
do you know what? I think Cardiff are better than what we make.
Oh, they're dead, bro.
Cardiff
No,
are dead.
I'm saying.
Cardiff are dead.
I'm saying they're better than what we make them out to be.
I don't know what you
That's
see
what I'm
in
saying.
Neil Warnock, bruv. He's
yeah,
he's poor.
yeah.
He's
Tiki
poor.
taka.
Top
Like,
man,
you
or
know when you said that Cardiff have come here for a fight?
Yeah.
Like, they literally
You
come
think I was
here.
joking?
After every game,
I saw Socrates getting his butt kicked.
They come here for a fight.
You don't know it's how we are. It's so nasty.
Do you know, nasty player. No wonder why he's out of Bournemouth. He's a nasty
Do you know
player.
the last season at Bournemouth?
Oh my god. Do you remember when he screamed?
Yeah, at Chalobah.
At Chalobah. When the ball was like, he's like, Mike, leave it. So he took the ball and ran away with it. Nah, through disrespect. Disrespect.
He's a scum.
Cardiff, I hit it. But I saw, you know tackles that are happening off the ball tackles.
Wait.
I said you thought was playing.
Bruv, you know like the off the ball tackles. Do you know how many studs were left on our players
That was looking
on
like
Sunday?
WWE.
Oh my day, Doozy hit the ground about 4 times. Socrates, you know he looks like a freaking gladiator. The guy was on the floor bare. He was on the floor,
Socrates is a big boy, you know.
holding the ankle. He was on the floor for time. That man came
What's
to
his third fastest player?
They kicked third fastest.
That's wild.
They,
That is wild.
they kicked.
I don't believe that.
They kicked
No,
lumps
that's
out.
when you saw Campbell was like the fastest player in the Premier
I don't believe that.
They kicked lumps out.
I don't know
of our players,
how they
right?
work that.
They kick lumps out. Now hear this, guys. Yeah, I'm about to say something bold.
Man.
Not just for shock value. Not for shock value.
It is
but
for shock value.
It is for sure, value.
I can assure you, it's not. It's how I genuinely feel. Right?
Okay.
I tell us how you
Shocking.
feel.
in December, if this defending has not changed, if I see the likes of Granit Xhaka playing every game, Unai out. Get him out of there. Because if he's not... And I tell you why. I tell you why. I tell you why. There's no difference in defending since last year, right? There's none.
It feels like Wenger's still there.
And wait there. You're not seeing things that we're trying to do and it's just not working out. No. We are the exact same, right? I'm almost convinced. I'll go this far. I'm convinced at training we don't train to defend. And I'm being genuinely serious. I'm being deadly. He's worried about our attack. Mate, we know how to score goals. Play Lacazette and Aubameyang, you'll get goals. As we saw it on Sunday, right? Xhaka's starting for the light. Did you see the first goal we conceded? Another goal.
I heard he tried to do a diagonal.
He had about 4 options in front of him.
He had time.
He had about 4 options in front of him. He gave it to Harriata. Check at one point. Gave it to Harriata. He put it over the bar. He thought he was playing rugby.
No, but can we discuss Sheck though?
We can.
See, why is Leonard not starting in goal for Arsenal?
How you sign
You know what? For the first 2 games, I genuinely thought he was protecting him because
that's what I thought.
Because he could have got Pams. He didn't want him to start off with a negative foot. But when game 4, Petter's still there.
No, answer this. Why does Torreira not start? Answer me that question.
I asked that question in the first game and I thought maybe it's World Cup fatigue.
Yeah, that one's, you know.
Maybe
Give
it's
him a
World
couple
Cup fatigue.
games, ease into the
If I pay 26 million, and I say 26 million in Arsenal's context, in Arsenal's context, because Arsenal don't spend like everyone.
That's like signing Zidane.
26 million.
If Arsenal spend 26 million, he better play.
Now you're getting me
Now listen.
No.
Now you know how I feel.
Like Arsenal got rid of Arsene Wenger because this kind of stupidness was going on, and they allowed it to go on for a long time, a good 5 years.
We've not defended well for about 15 years.
So what does Unai need to do? He needs to explain.
Explain.
Listen, the fact that he wasn't starting Aubameyang and Lacazette pissed me right off. But I kept
That's
calm.
sackable, you know?
I kept calm. Do you know what got me hot? When I saw Xhaka concede that goal for us, right? I said, Unai, you are on a yellow card right now because you can't tell me.
Is he on a yellow card in September?
He's a yellow card today. He's on a yellow card
started
right
Xhaka
now.
in 4 games.
4 in a row. Xhaka, by the way, who played 38 games in the Premier League last season.
Is there something I'm missing about this Xhaka? Like, am I stupid? Am I dumb?
I'm asking myself the same question.
Is there something this guy does that I just
Because you know
can't
what's
see?
funny? When we signed him, guess what we thought we were signing? A defensive midfielder. It turns out he can't tackle.
But
He's
we
not a
know
defensive midfielder. He's just Mesut Ozil deeper. That's literally what he is. And he can't assist.
He's the Swiss Charlie Adam.
And he is the Swiss
Charlie.
title.
That's what he is.
Title.
That's
right there.
essentially that's what
the
he is.
Swiss Charlie
He's
Adam.
got a
I
nice
love
left
it.
foot.
I love it.
And that's all he's got.
Guys, I'm not.
And he's a bit fit.
Guys,
Charlie Adam was unfit.
I'm not gonna.
He's the Swiss Charlie Adam.
He's just Ozil. Deeper.
Literally. I'm not gonna lie, guys, yeah?
I need how rude that is.
Listen,
For a
guys.
central midfielder to be Ozil in central midfield.
Do you know how much of a loser that is? Do you know how much of a loser you are to beat Mesut Ozil in the DM position?
Hey.
He can't defend.
Hey, fam.
He can't defend.
He's got nothing
and he
to
gives
do.
me nothing going forward.
Nothing.
Why is he in the starting 11?
Because
Why? Why is Mustafi there?
Because he has the most forward passes in
Listen,
team.
bruv. Listen, bruv. Check in goal, Mustafi at centre half, then Xhaka at defensive midfield.
I told man after the first game, I said, I genuinely can't wait to play Arsenal. Like, we are crap.
We can't be going to
United are
Old Trafford
crap.
with that team. We cannot.
United are crap.
You're going to get opened up.
Listen, guys, I'm not playing around. If we are in December and Xhaka has made the starting 11, if we're in December and Czech makes the starting 11, and if we're in December and Mustafi with a fit Kishoni makes the starting 11.
Europa's coming. Oh,
Listen,
I love it.
Do not piss me off.
2 weeks.
Do not piss me off.
I love it.
I'm not even joking, guys. I'm not even joking.
Listen.
You hashtag Unai out because you can't do this. Because he's taking a piss, bro. I watched us concede these goals, yeah. When it got to 2-2, I sat there looking at this thing like I don't flinch anymore. I don't even move when I score or concede.
Damn.
Lacazette scored the 3rd goal. You asked Oscar. I just done that with my fist. I didn't get up. I couldn't be asked. I just literally done that. I said, get in.
That's a fist bump.
It was never in doubt the win. For me, it was never in doubt. I always thought we were going to win the game.
Cardiff are trash.
They are. And it's the fact that we got great going forward. We're phenomenal going forward. Listen, start Lacazette and think. If I see stupidness between now and December, I'm not playing games.
Damn.
Unai out. Get him out of that club because First of all, and give me Jose Mourinho or Diego Simeone, someone who defends.
Someone
who defends. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
We got 2 titles, you know.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. No,
I will never forget the days when Peter was.
I hated the guy.
Hates.
Jose
Mourinho. No, you know, like a white hot hatred.
Listen, he's absolutely scum. But Ernest, do you know what I'll be singing? Jose Mourinho. I'll be singing that. I'll be singing that. And that's the thing. No, do you know why? No, because do you know what?
That's wild, you know.
Do you know why it's wild? Do you know why it's wild? This is 15 years of a team who can't defend, and I've watched it for 15 years. I've seen Johan Giroud, I've seen Senderos, I've seen Segan, I've seen Colo Torre, I've seen Squillaci, I've seen Mikel. When Ferguson sells you a player, you know you're bringing trouble. Absolute murder.
That list you read out.
Absolute murder. Absolute murder.
Andre Santos.
Andre Santos.
Kim Kallstrom.
Carl Jacobson's still in the squad. I couldn't believe when I saw this. 50k a week. I can't believe what we're doing here. What are we doing at this club? What are we doing?
Carl Jacobson.
50k a week.
Carl Jacobson, who has the Arsenal
50k a week. Johan Giroud was on 60. Squillaci was on 60k a week.
Johan Giroud
Brendan was on 52 and he left.
Brendan was on 52 and put it on his shirt.
Johan Giroud is Swiss captain.
No, he's not.
Benga used to say, I have 11 captains.
Do you know what's bad, yeah? What's bad is that
I love this right.
Do you know what?
It's real money.
No, do you know what?
They give it real money. It's not like
Ernest, bro. Because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. We made West Ham look good and you lot started running your mouth about Arnautovic. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah,
West Ham, look, City and Chelsea, I'll give a blight, fine. How do we go to Stamford Bridge with 2 goals? But fine. You know what, I'll get over it. I'll get over that quickly. But we will get to them very shortly. But listen, but you look at our defending against West Ham. You got defending against Cardiff, 2 garbage sides, garbage teams.
No, they're both garbage.
They got their 3 goals. We conceded 8 goals this season. We can't defend. We can't defend.
To be fair,
we can't defend. We signed Socrates and we still can't defend.
But why do you sign Socrates?
No, do you know what? He's better than what we have. Let's just keep it a buck. He's better than what we have.
But they're better defenders as well.
Listen, our recruitment is murderous. It's unbelievable what we've got away with.
Is it Mislintat? Is he Ed Woodward?
No, because now Sven's giving us better players since he's come.
I said this to you on Sunday. The recruitment this summer was shocking, and you were like,
no. What I said was that look, we bought 5 players. Like I'm not talking about Sven's problems because this is the thing. These roots run deep. Like, if you haven't defended for 15 years, why did I just think it's going to happen this season? Why did I even think that?
For all the podcast listeners, Peter is sweating.
I'm furious. I'm so livid.
This is real.
We can win games.
I'm done the top bottom.
The thing is, we can win games, right? We can win games, but I can't help but see the nightmare chaos from the first day of the pitch.
You know it's coming. You always see it coming.
Where are we next? Away at Newcastle. Newcastle can't score for toffee, but Kennedy will run rings around our player.
And John Joe Shelby's back, isn't it?
John Joe freaking Shelby. That's what I'm saying.
John Shelby against Shaka.
We got horrible
Do you know
games.
how bad Newcastle are though? If you don't,
Oscar, how about a West Ham and Cardiff? How about a West Ham and Cardiff?
Big man.
We have to score 6 just to get 3 points off the pair of them. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I'm so pissed because our defensive situation is not changing. I was always after is time for change. Give me something different. Give me something new. No, Wenger's there as far as I'm concerned. He's still the manager. Unai's done naff these first 4 games. And now, after the break happens, you're going to have games where it's like Monday, it's going to be Saturday.
And then you go to Europa.
It's going to be Saturday, it's going to be Sunday, Thursday, it's going to be Wednesday midweek, it's going to be Saturday again. So there's no time for... I'm not going to learn how to defend in one day. No, you're not. You're not going to learn it. Because you didn't learn it in the first 4 weeks of the season, and you didn't learn it in pre-season. So if I see this continuing in December, get him out.
No, but to be fair, like, on a big ranting, why is Torreira not starting?
Answer me these questions.
I don't know.
Answer me these questions.
No, well, honestly, though, like...
I genuinely...
Because I've given you 6 reasons why Unai needs to go in December.
I get that we are all a bunch of laymen, and we don't understand, we don't work in football or whatever,
Yeah, I don't see him train.
But... why is Torreira not starting? Like that's a genuine.
He comes on 100% pass completion. 6 out of 6 tackles and an assist. Don't piss me off. He played 10 minutes. He played 10 minutes.
I don't know.
Like the World Cup is well and truly done.
He's done more than what Xhaka has done at Arsenal. He's done more himself. Ganduzi's 20 years old, looking like a ghost alone because he's next to Xhaka. Flipping muppet.
Yeah, for me, your midfield is Torreira, Ganduzi, Ozil.
And throw El Neni in there for good measure. just because Xhaka needs to be far away from this club.
Oh, no,
He needs to be far away from this club.
You're better than Xhaka.
He needs to be out of here. He needs to be out of here. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing defensively from our side. And just in terms of the shape, the movement, the high line at Chelsea. We're on the halfway line at Chelsea.
Mustafi.
At Chelsea with Mustafi,
Bloody
the worst centre half at Arsenal Football Club.
No,
he's garbage.
crap. He's sincerely.
We spent 70 million. We're not a rich club. We spent 70 million, which is like buying Ronaldo twice on Mustafi and Xhaka. I'm sick to death of it. If it's not changed by December. If it's not changed by December.
Wenger needs to come to court, you know.
He has to plead his case. See, why was I fired? Why was I sacked?
No. Why is it you spent 70 on Xhaka and
but
Mustafi?
Listen, my biggest stain on Wenger for years is always transfers. Always has been. Recruitment. Especially because what he used to do.
But the thing is, you say only, like, recruitment isn't a massive part of your season.
No, as in, like, because I didn't think, because you...
No, bro, no.
What?
No. Recruitment is your season. If the man them ain't good enough to play, you're not reaching levels, bruv. Ask Liverpool. For the first time, they recruited well, and they have high hopes of the season. Like, recruitment is not a small matter.
Oh, no, it's not small at all.
It's not a small issue, bruv.
It's not small at all.
Come on, bruv. Nah, man. Nah, I'm not having that.
With Wenger, he managed to...
I'm not having that.
He managed to get some teams in certain top four positions, and I used to think, how?
Bruv,
How?
them times are long gone.
With garbage sides.
Them times are long gone.
They are long gone.
He needs to plead his case.
No, they're long gone now. But listen, December, you heard it here first on the Top 4 podcast.
Damn.
I'm the first guy to say it. I don't give a monkeys now. I don't give a damn. I want results.
The weirdest thing is there's no attachment to, as in Wenger had the long. People were ready for long suffering with Wenger.
Yeah.
They're not ready for long suffering with Unai. It's like if you're not performing, get out.
The way I could even reverse the decision and say, do you know what, fine, I'll allow him, is if I'm playing Champions League football next season, whether that's via Europa League, whether that's in the top 4, if I'm playing Champions League football, I will shut my mouth and eat humble pie. But get him out if this is what I'm seeing in December. Get him out of it. Next point. Who was anything else on this game?
I was going to say that.
Big up Lacazette, because I think he's been your best player this season so far.
He's played like 20 minutes.
I know.
This season.
I still think
He's our best player.
Yeah, still
Can you
think
imagine?
he's best
Yeah, no.
Shall we talk about Newcastle?
No, because I want to go over to London Stadium.
You want to go to London
I want to
Stadium?
go to London Stadium. West Ham United.
West Ham corporate.
0. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Discuss. Because I've pleaded my
When
case
you
with these
play
guys.
Carlos Sanchez in your midfield,
What did you expect?
They're asking for it.
Why did they sign him?
I genuinely do not.
Why did they sign him?
It was awful for Villa.
He was
diabolical.
terrible.
I didn't watch this game. Yeah, well, West Ham bad.
Oh.
I didn't watch
You know
a lot
what?
of it, but
It was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I mean, someone said that you got attacking wing backs, like as in I think they have Cresswell and is it Zabaleta. They've got attacking wing backs, right?
I use that moderately.
Yeah, and then they said in midfield, when you've got a midfield pairing of Sanchez and Wilshere, there's no defensive protection at all. So everyone bombs forward. Antonio, you got Snodgrass, you got Arnautovic, everyone just bombs forward, and there's no defensive cover for Paul Diop and Balbuena.
Yeah, I heard they were West Ham's 2 best players.
Diop and Balbuena.
Yeah. Well, I watched West Ham Fan TV innit, and the man was saying that.
Well, Nicky, yes.
I had to watch it. He conceded a goal in the last minute at home. I had to flick it on.
Deceiving, bro.
I mean, Balbuena, right? Paraguayan. He's 27 years old. He only has 5 caps for Paraguay.
I don't know who he is.
That's alarming.
Where did he come from?
Corinthians. It's alarming though.
He's how old?
27. 5 caps for Uruguay.
Ow.
That's or 7, I think it is. What? How weird is
Uruguay
that?
or Paraguay?
Paraguay. Sorry, Paraguay.
If
That's
it
even
was
worse.
Uruguay, it would be
If it's
fair
Uruguay,
enough.
it's all right.
Fair enough. Yeah,
You see him and Jimenez and Godin.
I said Godin. Yeah, that leaves you
But
right.
Paraguay.
Paraguay.
Or
Or maybe they don't play that many games. Maybe that's what it is.
But even the Faroe Island man are racking it up. Aside from Santa Cruz, I can't think of a Paraguayan.
No.
I couldn't give you. Bruv, you offered me £1 million, tell me another Paraguayan. I couldn't. I genuinely.
I'll reach deep. I'll reach deep into my pocket.
Like flipping Salvador Cabanas.
I'll look for someone. I'll just look for one of those Watford players. One of those guys.
Just say a generic.
A generic South American.
No, big
name.
man. You see, at West Ham, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said it. You called it. Bruv, their fixtures, they don't get easy
Oh.
for a while.
Can I list them?
Oh, please.
Everton away next.
Wow.
Home to Chelsea after that. Home to Manchester United after that. Away at Brighton, which they're not winning. Let me just tell you that right
they're
now.
not going away.
And then at home to Spurs. Then away at Leicester. And then we're in November.
They need to have patience.
Pellegrini,
They
I'm not gonna lie,
need to
guys.
have patience.
If I'm a Pellegrini guy,
Nah, he's
but
moving mad.
if he's not winning these games, if he loses these games, if West Ham go into November with no wins, he will be the first manager sacked this season, and it will be like raw.
I think that would be unfair.
It'll be dirty.
I
It'll be
think it'll
dirty.
be the nail on the coffin, West Ham.
It'll be dirty. It'll be dirty. Don't get me wrong.
Because then they go back to what they're doing. They're getting a Big Sam.
Bro, I listened to
character.
606, yeah.
And
Fans
it's-
were phoning in saying, I had no problem with Big Sam. I'm sure you didn't. You liar. Anyway, who knows?
Now, my question is, would it be his fault?
Who? Pellegrini?
Yeah. I don't think it's fully his fault.
No,
I don't think
you know
it's
what? You know the first 4 games you've had 4 defeats, right? Now it's a case of, all right, let's see what the manager can do to change the slide. So, stop the bleeding at some point. If we're going to November and you haven't still won because of those games, I don't know who they're beating in that list. Probably Tottenham just because.
Listen,
but the thing is, it's like, you look at those games there. If they've got
Maybe
one
Everton,
win, if they've got one at Goodison, if they've
they're
got
not
one
going
win,
to win,
well, to be fair, Everton drawing 1-1, Huddersfield pissed me right off. But if they've got one win by November, mate, like,
I'll be honest. My issue with Pellegrini, and it's one issue, his central midfield.
Yeah.
I saw Declan Rice and Mark Noble start against Liverpool. I was like, hey.
but he dropped them straight away and played Jack Wilshere and Carlos Sanchez.
But the thing is,
Does that get better?
but the thing is this, yeah.
It's as if they had. If only they signed.
I prefer Noble to Sanchez.
If only they had a Kayute.
But the thing is this.
Yes.
There are better midfielders than all of them, including Wilshere.
including the one that they sold.
There are, yeah.
How about the one they sold
Yeah.
to Palace?
There are better midfielders
Gibbs is better
in
than
world football than those two.
Yeah,
Sorry, those 3 or 4.
5.
Now, are you telling me, Pellegrini, in all your wisdom, Pellegrini's a good coach? Pellegrini at Malaga was very good.
He's won a league
Villarreal.
title.
He's won a league title. You can't identify better midfielders than Declan Rice and Mark Noble. I fail to believe that. Because the outer shell of West Ham, the attack,
very top
is
heavy.
quite good.
Very top heavy.
Felipe Anderson, Arnautovic,
sick.
Yarmolenko, and Javier Hernandez is a very decent attack.
tidy.
Throw in Lucas Perez for good measure.
I forgot they had Perez. And that's another thing. He signed too many forwards, bro.
Two minutes are the same thing.
It was too many forwards for me. Like, bro, there are midfielders you could have gone for.
I mean, you say that.
If Fulham could have signed Surrey, West Ham should have been in there.
But to be fair, look,
For 20 million?
No, but to be fair to West Ham, they signed 2 centre midfielders and then they signed 2 centre halves. So say they signed only 2 top
They signed 1.5 centre midfielders. Carlos Sanchez doesn't count because he's gone.
I agree.
He doesn't count.
No, I agree. But Mr. Diop looks like a good player. I think
Diop is another FIFA career mode gem.
Is he?
Yeah, bro. I sign him every year.
Gosh, losing at home to Wolves.
From Toulouse, isn't it?
But yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So
West Ham
what's
are-
West Ham's fate?
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
You know
Well,
how
Pellegrini's
much-
gone. Pellegrini's gone.
Do you know how much I enjoy
I'm sorry,
the
Pella.
fact that the Olympic Stadium is going to be in the Championship?
No, they won't be in the Championship.
They won't get relegated.
They won't get relegated. They won't get relegated.
I would love it.
There's too many teams that are worse than them. But Pellegrini will be gone in November, and we'll be like, oh, that's unfair. Look at the games they had.
It'll be harsh.
Look at the games they've had. But then they lost at home to Wolves.
And you know what's going to happen in those games? They're going to give it a real go and lose.
Yeah.
Like Chelsea
They'll
and
be-
United,
they'll be
those
top.
games are going to be 1 goal in it.
They'll
Those
be-
type
they'll
of
be
games.
top.
Yeah, like Nigel Winterburn in.
But they're just gonna lose.
Caretaker team.
Nigel Winterburn.
They've got Lanzini in
Should he even flip and Stuart
Yeah.
Pearce? You know though.
It's going to be harsh. It's going to be harsh.
Yeah,
But-
Lanzini's out, so that's why they had to.
That's annoying me that because I think that West Ham team is not not as bad as they're playing. It's not as bad as they're playing.
You're right.
Take Zabaleta and Carlos Sanchez out. It's a different team.
Yep.
Is Zabaleta never playing?
And
How is
Antonio.
Zabaleta still playing
Get
football?
Antonio.
no,
Get
they play
Antonio
Ryan
and
Fredericks now.
Snodgrass out.
Yeah, Ryan Fredericks is the guy. Yeah.
That's the one. It was Frederick. Sorry,
Fredericks,
get
yeah.
Snodgrass and Antonio out of there as well. Mix
Well,
them both.
you know into Snodgrass.
No, he's garbage. His
He
level
is
is
crap.
Aston Villa.
And
Hull.
That's it.
That's his level.
That's it.
What was the other one? Norwich. Where are they all? Name all the
No,
players.
where are they all?
Yeah, but
Championship.
He was the best player in those teams when they were.
Says everything.
Says
Says
There you
everything.
go.
I don't think
He's not even the best player for Scotland.
he has.
Is he the best player for Scotland?
He's the best Scottish player.
Andrew Robertson.
No, I was thinking about attacking sense. Yeah, Robertson.
Robertson.
Player.
Okay, yeah, player Robertson, but
He was made captain.
Yeah.
I think Snodgrass is.
Stop it.
No, he's like West Ham.
Don't
Houlihan, Grant Holt. Who else are there? Name those.
No.
Cameron
Russell
Van Wolfswinkel.
But Snodgrass is techie with it. Like, he's got technique.
That's
Snodgrass is a decent
Yeah, he's got
player.
technique,
My
but he's
issue
not
with
good enough.
Snodgrass is that he's not consistent with it.
Brady.
Like,
He's got
Who's
technique.
the other one else like that?
nah,
Brady.
you're naming washed players, man.
And he's one of them.
Nah, he's not washed.
He's one of
Snodgrass
them.
not washed. Like,
He is aerial.
Who's the West Brom lot?
he's aerial.
Oh, he's like
You're taking a mick like he's just some target man. No, he's better than that.
Ernest, you remember this? Remember when Norwich beat United and some guy scored a header for Norwich?
A header?
Yeah.
I remember when Norwich...
Anthony Pilkington.
Oh my gosh!
That's what Snodgrass' level.
Pilkington,
That is his level. Championship.
But he's at West Ham. It's
Yeah.
like,
And guess
And that
what?
is what...
And guess
That's
what?
the point.
That's why West Ham are bottom of the league with no points.
He has no.
They've got no points.
He has no fitness.
They've got no points.
The proof lives in the pudding.
Like I said this before, I'm not a prophet. I said that at the
It's
start of the
actually
season.
there.
I said at the start of the season.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm
he plays-
saying it's 0 points.
he plays right wing
It's 0 points.
or left wing or whatever. Yeah, I get it.
I don't think...
Manchester City
I get
2. Manchester City 2, Newcastle 1.
I told
Poor
man
Rafa.
about Rafa.
Poor Rafa.
Nah.
Rafa...
He's got
Rafa...
Yeah. Whoa.
Rafa
He's
is
a-
the kind of...
That's
I'll
it.
say it again.
That's it.
He's the kind of guy to play Norton crosses with no plan. He
It's
has
against
no
City.
plan.
That is, he went to the
That's a blind.
Etihad against Manchester City.
He went to that.
What do you do against Chelsea?
Yeah.
He's playing against Chelsea.
Playing against Chelsea.
So what does that mean?
Ernest, those are the games you're
Like,
judging on.
yeah, you
Cardiff
can, yeah,
0-0
come on.
away. Then you can have full
I'm
I'm
pelt.
saying...
Have full pelt.
I'm saying he plays present continuous tense.
Yeah.
He has done this and is still doing it. And you lot are shocked. You lot are
No,
shocked.
but we're not shocked though.
I'm just saying poor Rafa.
Like,
Yeah, he's got.
And guess what? He'll do it again next.
That's what I'm saying!
Yeah, because at home
That's
to
what I'm
Arsenal.
saying.
He's at home to Arsenal. He'll
He's
do it
going,
again.
bro, he's going out there to neutralise. If he can get a goal, he will think about getting a goal. And
So
think,
when the Yedlin scored, it was like. Yeah.
so are you?
yeah, that was it. That was all.
now we defend. That's it.
Yeah, when
When Yedlin scored, he was like, yeah.
No,
That's
that's
it.
Rafa's not in the business of getting embarrassed. He's not about that life.
Yeah, he doesn't like
He's
it.
not about that
He's
life.
notorious for it.
And you know what I'll always cuss him is because of what he did with that Real Madrid team. I will always cuss Rafa.
You can't leave him alone. Could
I
you?
will always cuss him. Oh, I don't care about Europa League at Chelsea. What he did with that Madrid team. Oh, bro.
He's a Champions League champion.
Ancelotti-
I can't.
Ancelotti-
He won La Liga with Valencia. for crying out loud.
Di Matteo's a Champions League champion.
But has he won the league?
What does that mean?
Well, I'm saying,
it's added to his role, exactly.
Rafa won the league as well.
I'm saying, no, you said he's a Champions League champion.
Yeah. And
Here we go.
Valencia.
Here we go.
In
Valencia.
addition to.
he won
Here
the
we go.
he won the Europa League with Valencia, called the UEFA Cup then won the Champions
Di
League.
Matteo
with-
won the FA Cup and the Champions League in 6 months.
I know.
Cool.
I know.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does it mean?
I'm saying, bro, Rafa is a flipping
hold on.
Spanish waiter.
Waiter. Unbelievable.
That's
The,
it.
the disrespect.
No, you can call him a poor Jose.
But-
No, he's a poor man's Jose
Jose
Mourinho.
But you called him a waiter. I have to
That's
stop.
too far.
Even I raised my hand.
Too far.
He's Spanish waiter.
Even I raised my
He
hand.
waits for a draw.
You
That's
wait.
it.
I think I found out the reason as to why he's still. Because remember you asked last week why is he still there? Well, apparently, like he actually loves it there. So that's the only club since Liverpool that's actually like
Because it's the only team willing to give him a chance.
Because Napoli, you can make the argument there, but
He wasn't
generally
sacked at Napoli.
speaking,
He got the Madrid job.
but generally speaking, like Chelsea, they were like interim. So they're basically saying, fans, I know you don't like this, so I'm going to tell you every 4 minutes he's interim. He's not going to last.
Yeah.
Real Madrid didn't
And
like it.
Newcastle are the only ones that are into him.
Yeah, that's what it
Do you
is.
know why?
You're
Do you
better
know
than
why?
that, Ernest.
Do you know why? Because they finished 10th last season. Anyone who finished below 10th should have a hard look in the mirror. Hard look in the mirror.
Have you man seen that advert on Sky Sports?
Go on.
Where like he's like talking to like these old Newcastle fans. Like they look like they were alive during the war.
I haven't seen
Yeah, you
that.
seen it?
I
The
haven't
Great
seen that.
War and that.
Well, no, they look like 1945 V-Day. they were there, fam. They're on the front. Like these man looks. Oh, they look like they were 201. Yeah, and like I feel like he's really embraced the Newcastle culture, similar to Liverpool. Like when they love their football, they've accepted him. So
I know.
like, I feel like he's found a home.
Fair play to Raf.
It's a bad home.
Yeah, because they'll take him. They ain't won a trophy in how long?
By the way, that defending for that Newcastle goal was so crap. Oh my
So
god.
suspect.
I'm telling you, man.
Rondon playing balls across the box.
They can get at it. Teams can get at City at the back because they're not strong at the back.
We've always known that.
Yeah, they're not strong at the back. Teams
But
can get at it.
everyone's been shook from the tunnel.
Yeah.
They're shook, yeah.
That reverence.
That's what it is.
They just look at De
It's
Bruyne,
the Fergie thing.
Aguero, Silva as
Well,
answers.
De Bruyne ain't there no more, so...
Raheem Sterling, he's top of the league.
So, what do you guys think about Pep like consistently rotating that Man City team? I mean, we
weird.
haven't faced any
Right,
Europe, but he's already given
my
it
question is this:
weird.
why does Mourinho constantly face slander for dropping man? Where is Leroy Sané?
yeah.
I mean, Pep said that his attitude is not great, so he dropped him.
He's on a milk carton somewhere, bro.
He just literally he's just telling you.
Bro, the bread did not have a World Cup. He's fresh.
I thought he'd been
Odd.
fighting fit.
He's clearly doing something that Pep doesn't approve of.
Bro.
That's literally. Pep don't give a damn who you are.
No, what I'm saying is that obviously he's not going to get media coverage because it's Pep.
That's true.
And he's winning.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
That's true. No,
It
it's
is.
true.
That's
It's
not
true.
true.
They
It
love
is.
Pep.
That's not true.
They
Well,
do
Well,
love
they
Pep.
love Pep and
They
Klopp.
love Pep.
They love Pep and Klopp because their men are winning.
No.
Yeah.
Klopp didn't win a single trophy last year.
Nah, but like,
They didn't win a trophy
I
last
hear
year.
that, but I don't think.
I don't think you're hearing it though.
No.
I think we're not hearing it
The
though.
Sané thing, like
No,
Sané's been
that
dropped for like what, 2 games. He's also dropped.
He hasn't started a game.
Hear what I'm
He was
saying?
left out the
Hear what I'm
squad.
saying? He's
He was
also left
left out the
Mahrez out the squad. He's also left Sterling out. The squad.
Mahrez is new
He's
to
also
the
left-
team.
Yeah.
He's left
No,
bare man.
Mahrez.
He didn't start Walker the last game. Everybody's been
Hang on.
dropped.
What was
That's
the
what I'm saying.
what's the reasonings for those other guys?
Oh, that's why I brought it up. I don't understand why he's rotating the
He
team.
has no issue. No, Sané, has been
Yeah.
dropped from the squad because of his poor attitude. That's the guy we're not going to see for a little while until he switches
I don't know
it
about
up.
all that.
Oh, okay.
So what's the reason then?
Okay.
No,
he started bare games last year and young player of the year.
Yeah.
Why is he not starting this year?
But that's literally what I was saying in the beginning. Like, why is Pep dropping bare man? It's not just.
I'm saying
Sané.
won't get
that Sané. It's
It's for a different reason.
what I'm
Those are
saying.
like tactical.
This is what I'm saying.
Sané one is bigger.
Sterling one's blatant. He even says it. The Sterling one's not been said.
So-
Sterling has a rest for one weekend. No one's batting an eyelid.
So you're saying that Sané has been dropped because of an
He's
issue?
been dropped.
Is that like?
It's an attack.
That's the
His
issue.
attitude.
Yeah, he said that his attitude is the problem.
Okay.
He's gone. That guy's dropped until,
think so?
until he sorts himself out.
Right.
And he could sort himself out over the international break. Don't get me wrong. Pep's still doing training all week. You know what I mean?
It's them cane rolls,
They
bro.
could sort it out. But Sané's got a chip on his shoulder. I don't know what for.
Probably missing the World Cup, maybe.
Maybe so, but
Yeah,
You're
but
lacking a bit
is
behind
that
on
is
that.
that is that a
never
reason
played
as
it.
to maybe why he missed the World Cup?
I was just gonna say.
As in, is there something
Maybe.
behind the scenes about Leroy Sané that we don't know?
Because man like Oz was pulling out the racist card. Tony Cruz and Neuer are like
word.
Them on the area.
But ain't there 2 different things though?
That's
it is 2 different
Because
things.
Ozil is talking about the way the media treat him and all that
Yeah.
in Germany. But I think they took it as, there's racism in the team. And they're like, oh no, we're not racist.
No, that's what the players did.
Yeah,
that's the
I'm saying the players are
did
reacting
that.
to something different.
But Germany's kind of different because you can see that in Germany there was groups within the team. Like, there
Can
was
we?
certain- That's what.
To be fair, you look at it, Ozil's gang, yeah.
There
It was
was.
either
There was
Jerome
groups in the
Boateng,
team.
it was
Gundogan.
It was
So all ethnic minorities.
when you look at the cliques,
They were clear.
but you know, like
That was-
all the Turkish dons.
man.
and then the West Germany dons. You know
The
hard
area-
That's technical.
Cruz, Muller,
Neuer.
I think them man took what Ozil
fun.
said personally. They took it like,
Yeah.
he's trying to say that, us
But
man
the thing, and
are
also,
racist.
it also came up in the media that there was certain groups that would just disagree with each other throughout the whole training.
I remember
throughout
they
the
had
whole World
names.
Cup.
They
There
had
was a
names.
proper-
Yeah, I remember.
The
so
funny
like
thing
it-
I find bizarre, Ozil's point and what they're now addressing it as is 2 completely different things.
they're different things.
That's what's odd, but it proves the point, doesn't it?
Because they were like, there's no racism in the German national team. And it's
But that's
like,
not what he said.
That's not what Ozil said.
That's not what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Not
he
what
literally, like,
Then
never said that.
What's it? Jurgen Love said that he tried to contact Ozil and couldn't reach him. I'm sitting there thinking, really, mate?
The thing is,
You know,
To be fair, if I've retired from international, why?
He hasn't
why-
retired. See, that's the other thing. Ozil hasn't retired from international football.
What?
So what was the news?
No, his thing is that as long as there's racism at the camp, I'm not coming back to Germany.
So then he's
I'm not.
retired then?
So then-
No, he hasn't. As long as there's racism.
So how do you check that? It's
Yeah, how
gone.
do you know it's
So,
got?
so for example, good question, but it's a case of if I meet my Turkish president. By the way, I am Turkish too. If I meet my Turkish president, what I should stop getting slandered for it. When Gundogan got it, when Gundogan was there with me,
that effectively means that he's left.
but he's not said it. He's not said it. Be very clear. He never announced retirement from international football. He hasn't. All
That's
he's
what I
saying
thought.
is,
That's what I
all
thought
he's
he said
saying
still.
is, whilst this is happening, I cannot continue playing for my national team.
And my point is,
That's
it
what
will
he's saying.
continue.
So
And if it does,
I think his mentality is that it's going to continue.
Yeah,
no,
he's
I
like
think
he's
I
done.
think it's I think he's saying it as
I don't think he
plainly
expects
as,
it to change. I don't think he does.
I think
It seems like it's been happening for a minute. So
that's interesting. I feel like he for him it's like, look, there's a condition that I play for Germany.
Yeah.
It's on a condition. If Germany can sort this out, then fine, I'm back in, no problem. But if and he's talking about the nation.
so
nation,
essentially, he wants an apology from the national media, from kickoff, from Bill.
But not only that, he just wants like let's we can't have this in 2018. I don't know if anyone read those Instagram posts.
They were long,
They were long, and he went into detail about stuff.
That was a novel.
This is and you see what the funny thing is. They were arguing this week about Özil in general. You know how he was dropped last week, blah blah blah. They argued this week that now Özil could be somebody struggling with depression. Has anyone thought of that? And I'm sitting there like, depression, thinking, right, what? It's getting a bit far, isn't it? And then somebody was
That's
breaking
not far-fetched in my
Somebody was
opinion.
breaking it down like, no, think about what Özil had to go through in 2018, considering everything that he's gone through.
Arsenal fans.
All that, so yeah, the Arsenal side of things, the new contract side of things, and then to go to Germany and be treated the way that he's been treated, and then to come back and still getting
Bro, this
pelted
was 3
and
posts.
dropped. Yeah, it was 3 posts long.
Yeah,
it was
that
detailed.
was long. I read all of
detailed.
it.
It was detailed. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's saying things in there where I think, but there's no point, and that's the thing. There's no way what he says.
Although the German media have portrayed something different, the truth is that not meeting with the president would have been disrespecting the roots of my ancestors, who I know would have been proud of where I am today. Raw. That's real.
It's a big deal.
Guy's
Like,
Turkish as well. You know what I'm saying? And his point was, look, Podolski and all these other guys are Polish. No one's slandering them ever. Yet when they talk about their Polish roots, no one talked about them. From your Klose and Podolski and all those kind of players. Like for him, it was like, I'm being treated differently to the way everybody else is. That for me is an issue. And if that continues to happen, I will not play for Germany.
I stand corrected then, because I thought that if Sané was making a complaint, then why is Ozil? Sorry, if Sané's treatment is this way, why is Ozil's this way? Yeah, I stand corrected, bro.
So that was Ozil's thing. So if he plays again in a German shirt, he never once said he's retiring from international football.
Okay.
Everyone took it that way, and it's like gospel. And I'm like, he's never said that actually. So it's the same way that we're misinterpreting. Like, the players are misinterpreting what he said. I feel like we do as well in terms of he's announced retirement.
He has 17 million followers on
M
Insta.
MO10.
He has more followers than Beyonce.
Nah, that can't.
Isn't Beyonce like 1 million?
Bro, I'm sure
No,
Beyonce's
that
100
was
million. Beyonce will be on 100 million.
Insta.
Bro.
No.
Insta?
Beyonce and Insta must be.
Beyonce's on like 100 mil, I'm sure.
Flipping neck.
What's your?
Bro,
Alright, if man
I'm
said,
wrong.
okay.
Hey,
Yeah, Beyonce is.
no, I say it was 1 million.
All right.
Nah.
and a couple zeros.
117 million followers. And she's following no one. What a flipping fan.
what-
I
what-
She's a
thought it was 1 million for some reason.
Brighton 2, Fulham 2.
No one cares.
No one cares.
I watched it. It was actually
Was it good?
It's
yeah?
actually quite
It looks
entertaining.
like it was tasty.
it was actually quite
that
entertaining.
Yeah, it was good tasty.
Fulham flopped the base, but that's it. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
I
man.
2-0 up.
I had them tipping to win 2-1 as well. Palace 0, Southampton 2. What is going on here? Palace, get your sort yourselves
Where
out.
was Zaha?
Injured.
Is he injured still?
I put him in my
Yeah,
team,
he's
you know.
injured. Put
Think
my
he's
team.
going to
It
turn up
annoyed
against
me.
Southampton.
It annoyed me. I was like,
He was gonna open the lane.
Bro, they said they've lost all 12 games when Zaha hasn't played.
Literally.
But on Match of the Day, the way it looks like they were sort of looking for that spark.
That bigger issue is Benteke.
He's crap.
That's the bigger
He's
issue.
sincerely about his football.
Why does he start every game?
They paid 32 million.
Because they paid 32 million for it.
I know
What
who's
about
gonna buy it.
Do you know what 32 million does to...
What's my man
That
saying?
Viking is even worse.
The number 9,
No, I like the Viking. I ain't gonna lie, I like the Viking. I don't know why he's not playing games. And he scored in the League Cup during the week, so I don't know why he's not playing games. But
He's tall,
I don't know
though.
what's going on at Palace, man. I don't know what... Get a grip, Palace. Get a grip of yourselves. Everton won, Huddersfield won. What's going on here?
Everton realised who they are.
Oh, really? Were Huddersfield that good?
Wait, Everton realised who they are.
As in,
Like
they
a
thought
crap.
they were all doing amazingly well, had an amazing start. And then games like this was like, we'll go back to Everton again.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen Bernard yet.
No,
No,
you haven't.
you haven't seen him.
I wonder why that is.
You have not seen him yet, my friend.
It might be dinner for Fabinho.
And he's not even on the bench.
How do we feel about the resurgence of Danny Ings? I know it's like the
Fair
game.
play to him. No, I'm happy for him. I'm really happy
He's
for
always
him.
had it.
I'm
It's
happy
like Liverpool
for
just
him.
interrupted.
Injuries is the worst thing you can. It's like wishing someone to go to jail. It's one of the worst things that you'd never wish on someone.
Is it injuries or the fact he went to Liverpool?
No injuries. He was injured.
Both.
Bare.
Both. It was
Was it
injuries, and then like when he came back,
Was he ever going to play for Liverpool though?
no.
No, maybe not. But he would have been ahead of Sturridge, for example. He was that good.
No,
He was that good.
It was a goal scorer.
Very good goal scorer. For Burnley, he was tearing them up. He was tearing it up at Burnley.
It didn't work out.
Surprised he's not gone back there, to be fair. But Southampton, fair enough. But they're going down. Southampton have gone.
Sad times.
That's it, isn't it?
How they win 2-0 and
Wow.
you say they're going down?
Yeah,
That's mad.
yeah. 'Cause that's
Anything interesting happened in Europe? No?
Champions League draw. Should we talk about Champions League draw?
Yeah, we can.
Champions.
we got a tasty group.
I'm not singing no such songs this year.
I'm
Who'd
trying
you
to
get?
put up the league.
We
Aye.
got Napoli, Paris Saint-Germain,
That group is mad.
That's
That
all-
group is mad.
That's naughty.
Dynamo Bucharest,
Your
and
fixtures,
that's
by
trip
the
to
way.
Romania.
Your
Have
fixtures
you
is
seen
where,
it?
where you've got like PSG, Napoli mixed in it.
Big
You've
man.
got
Well,
Spurs
City.
in it. You got City
City.
in it. Arsenal in it. I'm sitting there like, yo, this is.
Big man, do you know what it is? That's our most important period of the season.
Oh, it's crucial.
That is make or break.
It's absolutely crucial. But yeah, do we think Liverpool will go through in that group?
I don't know, you know. It depends on Napoli. That's the honest answer.
Napoli losing 3-0 at Sampdoria on the weekend. I'm looking at this Napoli side like, what's wrong? What's the matter with you?
I don't know what they're
It
doing.
just feel like the battery's just been taken out of them.
You think so? But I mean, no. But Carlo Ancelotti's doing well over there. To be fair, he's doing really good with that Napoli side.
Depends, yeah. United, we have Juventus.
Where's United? Man United,
Valencia
Juventus,
and Young
You
Boys.
got to go through. You can even top that group. You should
No,
go
I
through.
don't trust Valencia.
Valencia.
I don't trust Valencia.
No, I don't trust United.
Yeah.
Valencia.
I don't.
No, bro. This isn't the days of Baraka and David Villa and David
Pablo
Silva
Aymar.
and Aymar.
We don't do well against Spanish teams, you know.
The last Spanish team we beat was
Spanish teams play good
Celta
football,
Vigo.
to be fair.
So
And we nearly messed it up.
We do not do well against
Sevilla taught
It's
you
even a
lesson,
Europa
Mark.
League team.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even.
Us against
Nah,
Spanish
you'll be
teams
fine
as well.
against Valencia. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I think United.
We have Juventus
And
back
Young
to back.
Boys
Juventus
got-
back to back is the interesting one.
Yeah.
Oh, so who do we have first?
Young Boys. We're away to Switzerland.
Oh, wait.
You might lose that one, you know.
Yeah,
Swiss
that's
champions.
tough, you know.
That could be a draw.
You
It's,
know, them naughty
it's
1-0s.
a tough game, that one. It's
In the-
like
in the
it
dark.
is like playing Basel. It's a tough game, that one. But
That's a fixture I hate with all my heart.
If it was at OT,
Man United,
First
but
of all-
I hate that.
Yeah, nah.
for
But
years,
said.
for years, Basel have given
They
English
just
teams trouble.
turn. They just
Wow,
say
years.
well, they just say this is the Champions League final, and they turn up against
we've seen
United.
Shaqiri, we've seen
Honestly,
Salah,
Shaqiri,
Fry,
El
Fry,
Nene,
Stroller, El Neni,
Xhaka,
Xhaka.
maybe even his brother as well.
I was gonna say, I think both Shakas. Sommer.
Yeah, nah, that's long.
Sommer.
Oh, God. I didn't forget big man.
Who?
Schalke,
The last
Schalke.
time, but
the black guy.
and Bolo.
Yeah, Mbolo.
Oh, yeah, Brill.
Brill Mbolo.
yeah, no, I love Young Boys pitch because last time we played them was that artificial 3G one.
Oh.
Yes, it's one of those shiny.
That man get cold out
Yeah.
there in Switzerland, but
Yeah.
it gets cold.
So that's the first game. Then we got Valencia.
So, okay, let's quickly do this. Yeah, Group A, Atletico, Dortmund, Monaco, Bruges. Who's going through?
Let's go
And who?
Dortmund.
Dortmund, yeah? Ahead of Monaco. I'm going Monaco ahead of Dortmund.
I'm going Monaco.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
going
going
Dortmund.
Monaco.
Group B, Barcelona, Tottenham, PSV, Internazionale.
Barcelona.
Inter come bottom, you know.
I was gonna
I
say.
don't know.
I was gonna say.
I don't know, you
I was
know.
gonna say. Inter are weird, but they could finish above Tottenham.
Yeah, that's the
You
thing.
think so?
Yeah, I don't know about
They
Inter.
have got off to a poor start in Serie A.
I think
I'll give you that.
Inter are weird.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I think it's Barcelona, Tottenham, to be
Yeah,
fair. I do
think
think
Tottenham.
that.
I think
Group-
PSV was surprised as well.
Nah, bottom. Group C, Paris, Saint-Germain, Napoli, Liverpool, and Red Star Belgrade, I'm going to go with.
Is that Red Star Belgrade?
It says,
Red
yeah,
Star?
yeah.
I thought
we
it was
played them
Dynamo
last year.
Bucharest. Oh, Martin.
Nah, you got Red Star. Ah, that's a tough group.
Yo,
That's a tough group.
That's a
Hey,
flipping
the trip to
Bulgaria.
Serbia.
I don't know
that
what
group is tough.
That group
Liverpool,
is bad.
Liverpool
By the
telling
way,
me we're going to finish top.
Can no Liverpool fan please go out to Belgrade for your own health and safety? Do not go there, please.
Listen,
Hey, Serbs.
David.
I do
Yes,
the
sir.
cauldron.
The Serbs.
Oh, you don't want it with
Oh, is that the place where in the tunnel they've got graffiti?
Yes.
Bloody
We
hell.
played there last season.
That looks like
Hold
a
on,
war
hold on,
film.
hold on, hold on. What?
Yeah.
There's graffiti in the tunnel.
The director's box is next to the Ultras.
I swear it's underground as well.
It's not. Listen, it's not a laugh
Oh,
over
it's
there.
not a game.
It's not a laugh.
It's not a game.
It's not a laugh over there. Group
But
D.
yeah, I don't know who's going to
No,
win that
I'm
group.
going Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Napoli, for whatever reason, just don't perform that well in the Champions League. I never understand why. Group D: Lokomotiv Moscow, Porto, Schalke, Galatasaray. See, that's a tasty group. No, Joyce, it's a tasty
they're all
group.
around about the same level.
They're the same.
Is that Senegal, Colombia,
Japan, Colombia, yeah, Poland. I'm gonna go Porto, Schalke. Those are the teams like.
Nah, I don't think Schalke will go through.
Yeah. Who? Galatasaray, Lokomotiv Moscow.
Nah, because I've
big
seen
man
Schalke
team.
start.
On a big man
I've
team.
seen
do you think
Schalke
about
start.
it?
I've been watching Schalke start. I was like, oh.
They finished second last season in the
like,
Bundesliga. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying, oh, their start has been.
Technically, that's first.
Yeah. I love it.
Bayern in the league of their own, though.
Group E is Bayern Munich. Speaking of them, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Ajax, AEK, Athens.
Bayern, Benfica.
Bayern, I'm gonna scream Bayern Ajax.
Yeah, Bayern Ajax. I'll say Bayern
I'm gonna
Ajax.
scream Bayern Ajax.
We'll watch that with bated breath. Group F, Man City, Shakhtar Donetsk, Lyon, Hoffenheim. This is tough.
That's a nice
This
group.
is tough.
Hoffenheim and Leon top 2.
The 3 teams below City.
You can't rule out Shakhtar. Shakhtar made the last 16. Come rain or
Man
shine.
City's in the group and he said I can't rule out Shakhtar.
Shakhtar away, fam.
I get your
Shakhtar
banner.
away.
But listen,
Man City will eat that group up for breakfast.
They will.
Shakhtar beat them last season.
But people are talking about, listen, Shakhtar made the last 16. Every year
They're
they
tough.
make the last 16.
They're tough.
I think Memphis is gonna have something to say about that.
No, maybe.
Memphis and now Dembele
Ooh.
is they're both gonna have something to say about
I'm
that.
going City Donetsk.
You see that
Yeah, I
Mariano
know
guy, is he
Shakhtar
good?
over Lyon.
What in Manchester?
Huh?
What in Manchester?
No, I'm saying City and Donetsk
Oh, I thought
to
you
go
were
through.
going to the game.
No, City Donetsk to go through. Lyon and Hoffenheim will be in the.
If Lyon are going Europa League, they need to win it this year.
Allow it, man,
Why?
because we need to win it this year. We need to win it this year. Why are you doing that?
Because last year
You
I
had this
preached for 6 months. I said Arsenal need to win Europa League. No, it's a dead trophy, bro.
Listen.
Oscar, what was he saying all year?
He said, can it?
What was he saying all year?
From week 1.
And guess what, guys? Get out of the group stage right now. Get
Oh,
us
Pete,
out
don't
of
do
it right
that, man. Don't do that,
now. I don't want
man.
to hear it.
But you just
Don't
said
do that.
need to
You
win
want
it.
you want the Europa League for the same reasons I said you should win it last
The
year.
only reason why I'm more so different this year because we have no chance to make in the top 4 in the Premier League.
Did you have a chance last year?
We did. You didn't know.
You won 3 games away from home.
No, come on, but
Pete, stop.
The way the season was
Pete, stop.
going,
Pete,
at the
stop.
start of the season, I said, "Can the Europa League?"
Pete, stop
right?
it.
At the start of the season,
And you said it in the middle of the season, and towards the end you said
yeah, I
it.
said it because then we got.
So what's the difference this
We
year?
then got all the way
Oh,
to the
Pete,
semis
stop.
and get beat by a
Pete, stop it. Pete, stop it.
For another Champions League, for Napoli to knock us out
Pete,
next
stop
year.
it. Stop
this
it,
year.
man. Stop it.
For another Champions
Stop
League
it.
team to knock us
Stop
out.
it.
So what's going to happen?
Yeah, exactly. why waste my legs? No, man.
Nah,
done
stop
that.
it, bruv. It's the same reason you should have won it last year.
Group G: Real Madrid, Roma, CSKA Moscow, and Pilsen.
Should have stopped at the top 2.
Group H: Juventus, Man United, Valencia, Young Boys. I'm gonna go United and Valencia. Juve.
Yeah, United, Juve.
United.
If Juve finished 3rd, oh man.
No, because then they win that. You know what I'm saying? They win the Europa League.
But the banter will be so high
Yeah.
Would it?
because
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo
In the
left
Europa League.
Madrid
Oh.
on the they don't love me thing
That'll be
to
fun.
go to Juve to not score in his first couple weeks to go Europa.
Oh,
Banter.
That'd be elite.
Okay,
Banter.
I watch it, you know.
I'll look at the British team. Okay.
Oh, I'll definitely watch Europa if Ronaldo's there.
Oh.
I'll watch Europa League.
He's a superstar.
What? Ronaldo against AEK? Oh, blood.
So I was going to look at the Europa League groups. There's no point. It's a waste of time.
Certain men are in Group L.
So it's,
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Did you see the draw?
Why is there an elf group? Like, why does it go that far?
If you lot saw the draw, it was farcical. Player of
So
the
they've
week.
got Group K.
Goal of the week.
Goal of the
Imagine they've
week.
got Group K.
Goal of the week.
Kyle Walker. I thought that was a good goal.
I was gonna say,
but
yeah,
I
you
don't-
know,
Pierre-Emerick.
yeah, bro.
Henry-esque. What about Lacazette?
Lacazette's finish was
Lacazette's finish was
naughty.
lethal.
Now, Lacazette's finish was no, that was Podolski. That was a Podolski goal.
Podolski, yes.
That was a Podolski goal.
He was
That
precise.
was Ian Wright. Podolski. all
Goal
that.
of the week.
Sterling was quite nice.
Sterling,
Yeah.
Maybe the
Sterling,
goal of the week was a mensch.
Sterling was a
Sterling's
tasty
just
goal.
Sick, like.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah,
Pierre.
yeah.
No,
Ah.
Pierre.
I'll go Lacazette. I love that finish, like man just said, roofing in it.
Yeah, so do I. But unfortunately, I'm going to go Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And he's got his first goal of the season. That means many more to come.
That's what I'm
Damn
saying.
right.
Player of the week. Romelu, 2 goals.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Away
Red
from
Rom. You missed it.
Red Rom. Is
Red
that you got
Rom.
to put it? Red Rom.
Someone else scored 2 on Saturday. I can't remember who though.
Murray.
Yeah,
Glenn, is he?
I
he gets double?
was going to say Rom. For me,
Ron
Rom
was a pen though.
Yeah, Ron was a. Yeah, I'll give.
I mean, they missed a pen early in the game.
Yeah, Pascal Grosch.
What a name!
I was millimeters
Why
putting him
never
in my
got-
fantasy team. Millimeters away
Is it?
for putting him in my fantasy team.
Oh, Pascal. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Lukaku.
Team. Okay, look at
Rom.
Player of the week. Player of the week.
Red Rom.
Team of the week.
I'm gonna
Watford.
I'm going to go for Wolves.
I was gonna say Wolves.
Now, Watford is a shout.
I know Watford. You know, yeah, Watford. Watford.
But
for real.
for the Wolves argument, I just thought they defended well.
Yeah.
And
They
there was time
fought for
to
that,
nick the
man.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, you see Adama Traore, I look at him, yeah.
Wow,
I think,
there.
yeah. If Klopp took a gamble, I wouldn't have minded, you know. What do you man think of that?
Over Shaqiri,
Yeah, that's
or just in general.
in general.
Busted flush.
I don't know. I think he needs coaching, man. Like he's got it. Do you know what I mean?
You think so? Yeah.
I think Traore was
He's
good.
dangerous, but. Oh, no.
I think Traore was good.
Oh, he's wham.
He needs to work on his finishing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's final
He needs to work on his
Final
finishing.
third. There's something about him that's
Because
unplayable.
he strikes me as a winger who wants to score. I don't want to create chances. I don't care about you, man. I'm here to
Head down.
finish.
Head down.
Yeah. I'm here to score goals. You see what I'm saying? And for me, I liked him at Villa. For all his problems and for all the beef he had with the manager, I'd liked his performance.
That was dumb. What was it? If he played 10 games, he was on 80 grand a week. That's what
Yeah,
he was playing.
because for him, I think he acted the way I'd expect any other man them to act. I've come from Barca's academy. You're a small team. You want me. Here's what I want in it. Come. If you're Villa, you want to pay it. Pay it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, they did.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Watford.
Yeah. So who is the worst team of the week? Because you see, I get your Wolves argument because I think definitely Tottenham were the worst team this week in terms of most disappointing. Who was poor?
For me, West Ham.
Yeah, I think
West
West
Ham
Ham
is
is
worse
worse
than
than
Tottenham.
West Ham have not.
Both are
I mean, the
yeah.
result was poor, but in the game, West Ham weren't bad. Like, it was Carlos Sanchez made a horrible error, and they just undone all their work. Like, West Ham were,
Whereas Tottenham were awful.
yeah, Spurs were bad.
Tottenham were awful.
Like, Spurs were out of
It
sorts.
was in the 90 minutes.
Yeah, in the night.
Tottenham-
Okay,
Yeah, because you're saying West Ham actually fought.
for
They
like
just-
86
they got-
minutes,
yeah, they
West
got
Ham were
beat.
good.
Yeah.
Well, not good, but they weren't bad.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. I mean, look, they lost in the last minute of the game.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
another
mean?
ones.
I'm going Tottenham for
Yeah,
worst
Spurs,
team of the week.
Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm going Spurs because they beat us.
I like the segue, you know.
Yeah, it's not bad because it makes
It's
you
not
look
bad.
at it differently. Yeah, you know what I mean? I thought I was bluffing.
I thought you were bluffing. I thought you were trying to take it away from Liverpool, didn't it?
Oh, for that
when
time.
you brought it up for the West Ham team.
Yeah, exactly. Not that guy this week. I have got a contender.
There's quite a few.
Go for it.
I've got a
There's
contender.
quite a few.
Quite a few.
No, I said there's only two in my head.
Oh yeah.
One of them
Okay.
One of them plays for United, one of them plays for Liverpool.
Oh, the other one plays for.
No, the Liverpool one, allow him.
That's good. Oh, okay.
No, that is
wasn't-
not
it's
that
up
guy
there.
thing.
No,
that is quite high.
Like what he did was not that guy-ish.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't catastrophic. Like, it didn't lead to anything bad.
It
You
led to a
didn't
goal.
lose. You didn't lose.
It was a
the game.
warning.
they
It's
Do you know what?
It's a warning.
Sometimes in life, yeah, you need, or sometimes you need to fall down so you can rise up again.
Right, TD.
No, because
Bishop Jakes.
Because I'd rather he made that, as Klopp said, I'd rather he makes that mistake now,
Yeah.
it's inconsequential at the beginning of the season, than he does it in, let's
To
say...
get the mistake out of him.
Yeah, no,
Get-
he needs to,
get-
'cause,
get
bro,
the demon
He
out.
needs to know this league ain't a game.
It's not.
And he would have got an absolute bollocking.
Hey, certain men are treating the league like a game, you know.
He thought it was a... Man did a Cruyff turn, are you mad? In fact, Robin, he is a contender. No, he doesn't get this week.
The more you're thinking about it,
I'm like, wait, that's two
He
people.
did a Cruyff
two
turn.
people that said it, I was like,
You know what
oh my
makes me laugh? It's like he wasn't tackled, but you know that hopeless fall to the floor.
Yeah.
Like, I think man wanted to hear a whistle. Didn't get that.
From Liverpool fans in my mentions were like, "Raw, this Brer, like maybe he got fouled," and I'm like,
No way.
stop it."
No,
Right?
but Peter, I said it last
no
week
foul.
after the Brighton game. Did I not? I said this guy, he's too much balls.
yeah.
I said he needs to be easy because he's gonna have a howler. But I'm actually glad it happened. You know, in some respects. Because you can't keep doing it.
Yeah, it's got out of the system.
He's
Hopefully.
got it out now. Danny Klopp's not having a bar of it anymore.
No, if you're a club, would you have it?
Nah,
Fam,
I'll be
after what you
spitting.
witnessed
I'll
in
be
May,
spitting. Yeah.
no way am I losing another point.
Quick question: can he be dropped?
Who?
Allison.
Let's say like he does.
No, he can't
No,
be.
he
Yeah, it's impossible.
No, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Because what you've got in returns wins you nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
67 million.
He has to play every game, bro.
I don't care. He can have a finger injury. He's playing in golf. He's playing next week.
As long as he can walk, he's better than Mingale.
Right.
Another guy.
Right, this player.
But yeah.
This player was born on the 27th of September, 1992.
Yes, damn right. Crap defender. Rubbish. Awful. Get him in there. Get him in there. He should even be a Hall of Famer. He should be a Hall of Famer. Get him in there.
He's close. I can't believe. I'm sure he's been here before. He's got over 290 games of professional football. Right? And for some reason, I don't know what it is. Last season, he cost Arsenal the first 4 or 5 games goals week after week. And for whatever reason, he played 38 games last season, and he's played the first 4 games of this season. And guess what he did again? Cost Arsenal yet another goal this season. And for that reason alone, I need to make this very quick and short. Granit Xhaka, you are not that guy, bruv.
You're not that guy.
Sort it out. I never want to see you in the starting 11 again. I never want to see you there again. Absolute tool. I can't believe he's part of... He was Swiss Player of the Year last year. Did you know that?
Well, who's
Who's
from Switzerland?
Lichtsteiner. There's somebody there.
Well, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Shaqiri, for crying out loud. Somebody's out there. Ricardo Rodriguez.
Ricardo
Sommer.
Rodriguez. These times, his name's got that Spanish twang back.
Twangs playing in Germany. What's going on there? Yeah. Sign him as a DM.
He went to Milan, I swear.
Yeah. Sign him as a DM.
Hey, no, on a big man thing.
He can't tackle.
On a
That's
big man
pathetic.
thing. Granit Xhaka is a poor
It's pathetic.
footballer.
He's got to be in the
He
Hall
can't
of Fame.
defend, he can't attack.
Got to be in the Hall of Fame.
And the worst thing is, he'll start your next game.
Don't piss me off. Don't do that to me, please.
You better hope
Right.
for an injury in Switzerland.
International break this week. I know. But then kicking off football on a fresh new week after that. 12:30 kickoff Saturday. It's Spurs at home to Liverpool. Oh, that's how we kick it off. After the international break. I'll tell you what. Spurs at Wembley. Take it as you wish.
Oh, I don't know.
They're in London. Spurs at home to Liverpool. Liverpool for me.
This is tough.
It's not
Because you know what, Liverpool, like, obviously, like, they say, like, the
No
argument is, like, the elite people, the elite teams, they win when they're not playing too well.
Yeah.
But we haven't actually been playing well, you know.
Who's going on international breaks for you guys? How big?
Why is there an international break?
I actually don't know. I
The
think
league just started, bro.
pretty much everyone except for Mona.
Flip's sake.
But I feel like we've had more games in this period than we have had in previous
I feel
years.
like everyone except for Mona.
I feel like we
Are
played
you
4
guys not
games.
excited for the Nations League?
No, I don't know.
Well, what is it?
Never talk about it's barred from this podcast.
Okay.
We don't talk about
Nations
the
League.
Nations League.
Let's talk about
No,
the
we're barred.
Nations
Barred from the
League.
podcast.
It's like the Champions League for national teams.
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Liverpool. Ernest.
Hopefully.
Liverpool.
Oscar.
Tottenham.
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 Fair
Oh,
enough.
you lot scum.
Fair enough.
Bournemouth at home to Leicester City.
Leicester.
Leicester.
I'm going to go for Bournemouth.
Leicester.
I'll go for a draw. It looks like points shared.
It could be. Could be.
It's
I'll
not
go
for
for a
shared.
Leicester win. Chelsea at home to Cardiff.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
How many?
Chelsea. Ernest.
Chelsea.
Morata will score.
Wow.
Chelsea. Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
So
right.
our first full house. Huddersfield at home to Palace.
Depends on how it's playing.
Guys, by the way, did you see the video of Real Madrid B versus Atletico Madrid B
No.
when a man bit Vinicius Junior's head?
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that was that game though.
What?
Bit his
Oh, was
head.
that B? Yeah. So that was
Yeah,
the B
it's the B
teams.
team.
Yeah, I saw an Athletic.
Do you know how expensive a
Right.
bite that is?
No,
It's ridiculous.
Man, I think it costs like 40 million.
yeah,
He never played a game of football.
Yeah, like 38 million at the age of 7. No, he played.
Oh, he played, but like
He played, but he was
young.
playing. He was 16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
young.
he's like a 17-year-old. When he
So he bit his head.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
I
mad.
Right
saw-
into
I
the
saw
fade.
that. I didn't realise it was to that guy though, because we got the TV on mute, so I didn't even clock who the player is. I just saw Atletico colours and then just bite a guy in a white
Oh,
shirt.
he bit his head.
Literally bit his head.
What an animal.
Bizarre. Huddersfield at home to Palace.
Palace.
I might go Huddersfield.
I was going to say Huddersfield.
First home game.
Right.
First
I
game
was
of the
going to say
season.
Huddersfield.
I'll go for Huddersfield.
For
It's a
Palace's
half
sake. Nah, that's if he's back in there, but Palace.
City at home to Fulham.
Poor Fulham.
Hmm?
Poor Fulham.
Poor Fulham. Is it open sesame?
Oh, they are going to get opened up.
3-0.
I think it'll be like a 4-2. There'll be a lot of goals. There'll be a lot of lackluster defending. I'll go 4-2 to City.
City win.
Yes, City win.
Newcastle at home to Arsenal.
You know
St.
what?
James's Park, 3
I
o'clock
think you're
kickoff.
not dropping points.
That's
it.
I think it's a draw. It's going to be an annoying draw. For
Nah,
you
what?
guys.
What?
An annoying draw.
You'll be out on this pod spitting bloods.
We won. Una out. We are Una out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, I think that's an Arsenal win.
Has to be an Arsenal win.
What?
Has to be an Arsenal win.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, man, it's an Arsenal win.
I think Rafa is getting points.
No chance.
What, the waiter?
Yes!
Nah, no
You,
chance.
you
Against
didn't see it
them.
against Arsenal?
Against them!
Not against Spanish opposition.
It.
No, I think it's Spanish managerial opposition, mate.
All
There'll be
right.
paellas on the touchline.
Paellas everywhere. Just tapas on the bench. Like.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm going Arsenal, of course. Watford at home to Manchester United is the 5:30 kickoff. It's at Vicarage Road. It's tasty. BT Sport.
2-1.
2-1 who?
United.
Oh, you're brave. Oscar?
United win.
United. Oh, Ernest.
I don't know. I generally don't know.
I agree.
Watford is, bruv.
Every
I
time
need a
Vicarage
prediction.
Road.
I need a prediction.
Alright, I'll probably say if we win, it's 3-2.
Oh, yeah.
If we win, it's 3-2. Yeah, it's going to be Crystal Palace last season. We're going to be shocked into
2
a
down,
win.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, United, but it's going to be an almighty fight. It's going to be a battle.
I'm going Watford win, mate. It's ridiculous. Sunday, 1:30 kickoff. Wolves at home to Burnley.
Burnley.
You can't be still screaming their name. It's over. It's over.
I know.
Burnley are in a relegation battle, by the way.
It's a disgrace.
Nah, they're in a.
Burnley in a relegation
Oscar
battle.
called it.
They're fighting.
They're fighting
They're
tooth and
fighting,
nail.
they are.
Now imagine if they had to do this and Europa League.
Imagine consider them a championship
They
side.
just said built for it, man. They're not ready.
Wolves?
Burnley getting better. Yeah, Wolves.
Oscar?
Yeah, Wolves.
Put some
Ernest?
Wolves players in your
Wolves.
fantasy team.
Adrian?
Wolves.
Is it a full house for Wolves?
Jimenez.
I can't see Burnley going away and winning.
Ruben Neves. Everton at home to West Ham, 4 o'clock kickoff. It's on Sky Sports. If you want to see West Ham crumble and fail.
What, on Sunday?
On a Swansea.
What, Super Sunday is trash, you know.
Imagine Wolves, Burnley, and then Everton, West Ham. And there's a Monday night game, and you won't believe who that is.
It's Everton.
Everton?
Everton.
Oscar Everton?
Yeah, Everton at home.
Ernest?
Everton.
I'm going to go West Ham away win. And the Monday night football is Southampton at home to Brighton. South Coast derby.
It's the South Coast.
You man
South Coast
thought
derby.
I was sending for bans. We need to boycott these people. Cancel the subscription.
Yeah, we're doing a pod during that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Facts.
yeah.
And the TV will be off.
Yeah.
The TV will be off.
Southampton, Brighton.
It'll be on Benny Hinn.
Come on, Brighton.
Brighton will do.
Benny Hinn.
I said it'll be on Benny Hinn.
You know the
It'll be on
ones.
God TV.
Yeah, Brighton.
Performing miracles.
There's
on
Pierre.
TV.
TBN.
You know the ones.
There's peer games.
Jack Vanilla.
Yeah, Brighton.
Brighton away win. Adrian, what are you saying?
Sultan.
Are you saying Soton? You don't believe in Mark Hughes, by the way.
It'll be a South Coast draw.
Yeah, I think so too. I'll go with the draw. And that sums up this week's Top 4 podcast. Thank you for locking in. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe. You don't know.
Can I close with a quote from one of my favourite players?
Who is one of your favourite players?
When I was younger, even though I had a big brother, my parents would give me the house key every day. It's in my head that I am a leader.
Who said that?
Granite Shack. See you guys soon.
They must have been outside because he can't control that.